Okay.
Oh!
Well, we're live now, so everyone can hear us. I gotta get stuff figured out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I gotta move around the cameras. Well, hello, welcome everyone. We're here. We are here.
Some of us.
Yeah. How's everyone doing? Let me turn down the music a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, we're back. We're here. And yeah, it's been a couple weeks. Last time, you guys fought a dragon.
Dragon knees. Got him.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Wasn't much of a fight.
Some of us did. Some of us.
It was a fight. I got brought
Some of
down
us
to very
plummeted
few hit points.
Some of us just plummeted from the sky after fighting a giant bird for
That is true.
way too long.
True. But you lived.
I did.
RPG damage.
I was actually like trying to look it up because I'm not missing hit points because we leveled up. I wanted to see how much damage did I take from that ball. Do you remember? It was like 86 or something like
It was
that.
like 80, something like that.
You can look for the last 20d6 roll.
I looked through and I couldn't like find it. And I decided I didn't care that much. So
Yeah, it would have been a while back, I guess. But yeah, it was. I think it was a good bit. Either way,
At least 4 damage.
yeah. Yeah, you guys did level up, and beyond that, what was the plan?
Did we have one?
what happened
Yeah,
leading up to
yeah.
us like
It's
fighting
not
this
working
dragon
right.
really quick?
It was working, and then I turned it off.
We
and
just-
now
we
it's
just-
not
We
We were getting a
we just-
plan, and then this person, this miraculously, was like, "Hey, by the way, before you leave on your planned thing, there's a dragon over there."
working.
Okay.
We got him.
Okay, hold on, I need to fix the camera.
So yeah.
So-
Basically,
I think we should find this dragon's lair, right?
That's what I said. I mean, apparently he's from up north, so that might be where all
I
his
have a
good
good
shit is.
idea. We should find this dragon's lair.
Oh, you know, I just thought of something.
that.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I just came up with something that
Yeah.
I think is really good. We should find this dragon's lair where he
Think of
keeps
that.
his gold. But yeah. Anyway,
That's never gonna end if we don't stop it.
Yeah, so, okay, yeah, so finding the dragon's lair. How do you plan on finding the dragon's lair?
Ask him nicely. Oh wait.
I mean, you were
I don't
trying to
know.
yoink its soul. But
I
think
did
it-
try to yoink its soul,
I think it
yes.
failed, right? Or did we give?
Mhm.
Yeah, like you were. Yeah, it was an Arcana check, and you just don't have the
I
I
knowledge.
rolled,
Like,
I
or
rolled an
something?
8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it takes a little more to capture a dragon's soul in a shield. Even if the shield already does hold one dragon soul.
Yeah. I mean, we do have its corpse. We also have Cressaria's corpse, and we never did anything with that. We wanted to, like, make armor or something.
It's probably pretty gross by now.
Nah,
Well, you would have like
No.
at this point you would have harvested off the scales and stuff. Like it's not just
Yeah.
the whole corpse anymore. Maybe you have some of the bones.
yeah, I mean, our dudes would have
Dragon.
eaten the meat. I mean, dragon's probably a really good meat, you know?
Like chicken.
Yeah, it tastes like
Yeah.
chicken, exactly.
I don't know. I feel like it would. Yeah, I guess it'd be kind of like alligator. I guess, right? It's
Yeah,
supposed to
I
be
was
chicken
thinking
chicken-like.
like alligator.
Which does
Yeah.
taste like chicken, but like
Yeah.
like sinewy.
Really
sinewy.
tough,
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, that's probably why I usually like stew it in games, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that breaks it down for sure. So dragon stew, I guess. But anyway, though, the scales don't rot, the bones don't rot, the horns don't rot, so they're chilling. And now we have 2. So
Yeah. So it would take probably a couple
Yo.
days to kind of harvest everything from the dragon, and that would be with the castle here. Like you need to bring the castle
Yeah.
here. But seeing as the dragon's dead now, there's not really any threats that at least that you know of. Like, so I'm assuming you would just like, you know, sending Stone back to the castle and be like, "Hey, come out here."
yeah, and we'll have him like
Got him,
send a
boys.
guy to go tell Kor'bok the dragon's dead.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. So that'll probably be like a couple day process then. You'll probably set up a little camp here, what would you do in the meanwhile? Like, because I know, well, first off, you haven't like fully decided on exactly where you guys are going next. So,
Could we get the real map, perhaps?
oh yeah, let's do that.
Also, sorry for shit lighting. My overhead light is not bright enough to make my face normal. So
That's fine. Oh yeah, let me move the cameras too. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Here is the map.
it's fine.
So what is the play here?
I think the play was generally, yeah, we were either going to teleport up to here to look for that other castle, and coincidentally, I believe this is where you said ish where Prusu was from, where he came from when he heard Kasaria had died, or we go like traditionally and go up through Ugodi or Wakur to Shiloah to Iltusilva,
Okay,
then
so
up there.
here's my thinking of that plan. We go this way, and then we remember what we've done, and then do this, and then
That's why I mentioned Wakur, because then we don't have to go through any of these towns.
Actually, what if could we maybe stop through Pune? I might be able to like tap a couple of my former contacts there, see if there's anything cool going on
This
on the
would
way
be
through.
a good direction. Nice, easy, no mountains.
True. And we can stop here and find out whatever this city is.
Yeah. Yeah, we can make potion name
And
of
this
the
one.
town.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
go here instead.
We can hit up Cumtown. I've been wanting to go there.
Yeah.
Plus,
It's
Think
pretty
about
if
it.
we
nice.
do
Actually,
end
I was telling Mom there last
plus
night.
if we do end up deciding we want to say help the Shadow of Kurbak or whatever with his whole arms, from Duke Guard to Kurbak City, having some handshakes to get them across the border through here wouldn't be a bad idea.
Calm down, handshake. I'm familiar.
Well,
Also,
a nod and a wink. I can get things in. I can get things in and out of
Welcome to a
Pune,
normal
anywhere.
street.
That's true. That's like where you're based.
Yeah, he spent a good bit of time there, so
I think it was a year or a year and a half.
yeah, I think it was.
No,
like
so I guess not
18
based,
months-ish, but- Okay. So that's the plan then, is go after the little bit of time to harvest the dragon's corpse. Go to the northeast then, it sounds like.
Unless Bree had conflicting thoughts or a different plan.
I'm indifferent.
Fair enough. Then yes.
Can I get an insight and see if Bree's feeling okay?
In regards
She sounds depressed.
Well, she did have to kill Dwayne.
Well, I had to
That's
kill Dwayne's girlfriend and then fall 200 feet from the air.
Yeah.
Maybe we could harvest Dwayne. Maybe we could find like a necromancer, and we could have like two skeletal dragons and a skeletal rock.
That sounds immoral.
Compared to anything else we've done,
No.
we are not
But,
good guys here.
Well, I feel less bad about doing it with human souls.
I would feel less bad doing it to a human. I feel like.
I would feel horrible doing it to a human. I wouldn't do it to a human.
Nah, the rock doesn't have any. They don't know any better. The dragons, they have the same because they're sapient. But a rock or any other animal.
Well, I feel like
Yeah.
with Kasaria's mind in your shield, when you rest her corpse, it would just be a hollow shell puppet.
Yeah. Can I do that? Holy shit!
I cast like
A dead creature. It doesn't have to be a humanoid. I could resurrect Kasaria.
Yeah.
True. You just need
Well-
like part of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah.
We can extort so much information out of her.
Think about this eventuality.
We can extort so much information
No, I know
and
you're
then
going with this.
just You know, like, oh, if you tell us this, we'll res you, and then when we res, we just insta kill her again.
Well, the thing is,
shield.
her soul's not dead. So, like, does it? Huh?
It technically, so basically, her soul is caged inside of the.
So it's not free.
Yeah, but this is where it's kind of weird because I would say it's like you are the one who controls that. So, it would probably still work. Actually, you might just have to figure out. I mean, like, yeah, you know, you just. I guess that's the thing though. Is I don't know if you. I think the implication, as far as I've always thought of it, is that you still have to have their corpse, not just a part of their body. Because it says when it says you touch a dead creature, that means like the creature is mostly intact. It closes all mortal wounds and restores missing body parts, but it can't like regenerate the whole body from like just the horn or something.
What about the bone,
What
the
if you kept
scales,
the whole-
the teeth, and the horns?
Well, what about just a skeleton?
It would be
that's good.
I don't know. So
Skeleton or a skeleton plus what?
I feel like let me think. Okay, because like here's the thing. I'm looking at True Resurrection, because there's Resurrection, which is 7th level, and then there's True Resurrection. And True Resurrection specifies it can replace damaged or missing organs and limbs. Whereas Resurrection just says restores any missing body parts.
Oh, so with true resurrection, you just need like the spine.
True Resurrection actually says.
I don't think you even need anything.
Well, yeah. So True Resurrection says the spell can even provide a new body if the original no longer exists. In which case, you speak their name and they appear in an unoccupied space within 10 feet of you.
Oh,
Yes.
that one feels.
I'm not planning to do this, by the way. I think that would be moronic. But
That's
you know,
sick.
in the future,
funny.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah,
that's
so
a good point, but funny.
Resurrection, I would say, would not work with just the skeleton. You need like the mostly intact body. Like, it needs to be like,
Okay.
yeah, like I don't know. That's how I
Damn,
would.
if we did
I
this
would-
before,
It needs to be a functioning heart and brain, or well.
Oh, you
not
probably
functioning.
hit it with gentle repose, right? How long does that last?
Saria? No, I didn't.
No,
I hit Prusu with gentle.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I mean,
Remember?
I see into the
I mean,
past.
well, again, you guys already
Certainly you would
harvested-
have. When we kept the corpse around to like use it. I don't think you would have just like, oh well, I'm not.
I just
gonna
had
use this
the
spell
guys
slot.
just ate it. I'm not gonna lie. We ate it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you also like
That's
have
fair.
probably already because it takes up a lot of space. You would have harvested and got rid of the useless stuff.
It's mostly
That's
in our
fair.
storeroom now.
Yeah. So you, yeah.
And same with Prusu.
Anyway,
This is off the
so
table.
off,
I'm not doing
off
it.
to,
so-
off to Pune. Let's.
Yes. Do we have anything else in Korbok City that we could do? I think so. Oh, I guess I do want to. I'm gonna give a bonus to the guys who like came with me. Like, I'll just give them some gold, I guess. How many were there? There were 10.
For what? Sorry.
The cult members who
Yeah,
came
there's
with
yeah, there's like 10 of them. So
They'll get 5 gold apiece. Why not? That's a nice bonus. I feel like.
okay, yeah, sounds good. They
So I guess are you gonna give any like standing orders to your cult before we leave?
Yeah, the standing order is recruit as many people as possible. But not a cult.
No.
Just we happen to worship the Great Purple One, and we aren't part of the institutional religion, so we're more like a heresy, But anyway. Yeah, those are the orders. I don't have anything else to do, so it's mostly a question for you guys.
I got nothing going on here. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I have a
I'm
Do
along
I have
for
a
the ride
battle?
up to the college.
battle action for Aya yet?
I will make one by the next time we have a major combat that he's in. Yeah, I will make one.
Thanks.
I've been
Thanks.
so he will. I don't know, like what's his specialty in combat?
Kiss on the
I guess that's
cheek.
something. That's probably something we can talk about.
He
Yeah,
calls it an airstrike.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, so your guys' castle would come up to where you guys are. It would take like a day or so, and then it takes a couple days to kind of harvest the. So okay, so so Prusu, you're not gonna like try to keep his body. Then you're just gonna harvest it too.
No, yeah, we're just gonna harvest the stuff.
Okay.
Meat for eating. Then I specifically mentioned the scales, horns, teeth, and bones.
Okay.
Horns, teeth,
Okay.
and bones.
As yeah, so it would take a couple days here. Then it's not going to be but the presence of the dragon kind of scared away like any other major wildlife in the area that might be like messing with it or anything. So it's not really going to be much of a hassle to just you just put a few of your dudes there to watch overnight. Make sure some scavengers like raccoons don't come and try to eat the body.
I think we can allow raccoons.
Yeah.
Unless there's enough raccoons to like cause alarm on like the loss of meat on
Dude,
bodies.
If you like that video,
I don't think a couple guys were gonna stop him anyway.
It'd be like that video of the dude who has like 50 raccoons at his house. Have you seen that? And he feeds them hot dogs. The video is so weird, man.
Librarian, can you get that, please?
The what?
So librarian, can you get that? I don't know. You've been watching a lot.
Why do you just have like an infinite knowledge of any video hot dog related?
That's true. Yeah, let me see if I can find the raccoon hot dog. Yeah, I just looked up
James Blackwood raccoon was
Yeah.
25 Tuesday night. November
Yeah.
03, no, yeah.
And he just click on that one, the top one, mobbed by raccoons, and then just go like 10 minutes in.
Raccoon hat.
Okay, I'm gonna show stream. Hold on, this is important. This is
Wait,
important.
where am I?
He has a beanie!
I'll post it. Hold on, yeah, let me post it in.
Where did you? Oh, I'm looking.
No, yeah, I'm gonna put it here.
Around with raccoons.
They're eating the grapes.
Yeah.
So round.
Yeah, let me show stream. This is very, very important, obviously.
Here.
I love one of the comments. I love how he says, "I don't know where they're all coming from." While sitting there with a bucket
I
of hot
am
dogs.
not
No
watching a
hot dogs,
21.
no hat.
No, we're not gonna.
There's no hat.
I saw
Poetry won't even watch a 10
like when he goes out there, and they're
Raccoon hat.
I just like the 25. It's
25 again. All right. Back up.
My favorite raccoon video is the one where he goes to wash the cotton candy and it disappears. It's like, fucking got him, idiot! Oh my god.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I think the video is funny, but I don't think this is like a good thing. Like, this is probably absolutely bad from an ecological standpoint. Anyway,
well,
that's okay. That's enough for that.
weren't meant to eat a
So
hot dog. That's part of the
that's what's
natural
going
order.
on with this dragon's body. Is there's like right? No, but yeah. So
Fireball.
But no, alright, so yeah, it's basically though, it's like it's basically just a little bit more rest time, except for the crew members who have the unfortunate duty of like going and butchering up this massive dragon corpse. But they get a bonus for it. But I would say the nights passed mostly without incidents, except that one night out of these few nights here. One night, Bree, you hear a knock on your door.
Right.
Yeah, I'm assuming you answer it.
Really good.
It's like probably like 11 p.m. or midnight, so it's middle of the night.
It's me.
Does it sound like the knock of someone I've heard before?
Well, you're kind of wondering that. You're wondering that, but then after a second, you hear, like, Bree, are you in there? And it's Bill. It's Bill the bear.
No.
I'll go back to sleep.
Bruh.
Yeah, okay,
Quiet
fine.
encounter out the
Bree reluctantly gets up, but like she takes a while.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, when you eventually he would knock again, but then when you open the door, he's like, you should come see something.
All right.
He's like up on the
Follow.
roof.
There are 50 raccoons up there all eating hot dogs.
So he's like up on the roof,
like
and
50
he's
bears, and it does a bunch of hot dogs.
and your little rats are like on your shoulder, like wiping their eyes because they're still like half asleep. And he's like, can you feel that the air is a little different?
Do I feel it?
Roll me a nature check. It does feel a little different. You can't quite place how, though.
Yeah, it kind of feels different.
He nods and he's like, let's go up to the roof. You'll be able to see it.
Okay.
So you head up there,
I follow.
and as soon as you're kind of like walking out up on the roof, you do see it off in the distance, very kind of faint because it is, it's nighttime, but kind of illuminated. You see smoke rising from over the treetops. It's very far away, but there's enough smoke rising and enough fire, presumably, that it's actually somewhat kind of illuminating in the across the horizon.
What is that? What's happening?
He's like, Bill is like, I don't know, but I can feel in the air. Something's up over there.
Was bear related?
He shakes his head. He's like, I don't think so. I just, you and me, we're cut from the same cloth. And when I was just taking a walk around and felt a shift in the air. Almost like a crackle of energy.
Should I get the others then?
He shrugs. He's like, by the looks of it, whatever it is miles and miles and miles away.
So should we just pay attention? Just be aware that it's there and not do anything about it.
He nods. He's like, yeah. I was probably gonna stay up a while later anyway, so I'll keep an eye on it.
What if I fly to it?
He shrugs. He's like, I forgot you could do that, but yeah. I mean, could be dangerous. We don't know what's over there, but if you're a bird, they probably aren't gonna like whatever it is. If it's a creature or monster, unless it's like another dragon, which what are the odds of that, right? They probably wouldn't see you.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Chekhov's dragon.
Bill's a dragon.
He's like, yeah, but whatever it is, I think it's something. It's not just fire or smoke. I can feel energy.
Yeah, then I think I'll go and check it out then.
He nods. He's like, well, good luck. I can watch the rats if you want.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like jump
is
over
there-
them. Just-
I mean, you could
Are
just be
there
an
any
eagle,
birds?
or you could be like an owl and carry both of them.
Yeah.
They shake their heads like.
Would you like to be carried by a simulated version of your predator?
But they know it's Bree.
Wait, I also haven't done it before as
You're
well.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly Bree has come up with the system for carrying the rats. Flying.
Pockets.
Maybe like a cute little basket they can ride in.
Yeah, see how like a backpack or something. Yeah. Rat pack?
Are there any birds that dragons don't care about then?
I mean, like,
Do they care about birds?
they don't really care about most birds. Yeah.
She should be a seagull.
Can I be a
In
seagull?
the
What
middle
the
of
fuck?
Yeah.
pseudo Ohio, yeah.
Wait, have I seen
Where we
a seagull though?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
By the way, where
seagulls
are
in
we? Are we
Nebraska.
still like around here?
You're up in the
Still-
mountains here, yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're still harvest.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're
makes
by
sense.
Wodu trees.
Yeah, you're like right here.
Ah, yes, the seagulls of Arkansas. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, I have seagulls here by Mississippi.
Yeah,
they
they actually
they're by water.
That's fair,
Yeah,
they're
it's
lost,
not just
yeah.
salt water.
Yeah, we would have them. We would also have them in Colombia. I saw them occasionally.
I said I've seen them in like western Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's weird,
Like,
but
what are you doing
They're
here?
like pigeons. They're just dumb and loud.
Yeah.
all right.
Think
So
be a
do you want to
pigeon.
be a seagull then, or something?
Well, it is nighttime, and they also might be easier to see. So I think I might just be an owl. They'll blend
I think
in.
owls are a
Yeah,
little
probably-
cooler too. So.
And they're wiser, so you'd be a little bit smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense at nighttime that there would be an owl, so it would be less suspicious, anyways. So. Okay,
I'm gonna be
This
a
is-
giant owl though.
a giant owl. Okay, nice. Yeah, giant owls are pretty big. They're probably medium-sized, if I had to guess. Like,
Does this owl get a bonus because it's nighttime?
Yeah.
what do you mean a bonus? Like, oh, they're large. Giant owls are large, so they're literally like the size of like a bear. Like a giant owl is like the size of like a brown
Owl
bear.
bear.
I don't know. Does its dark type attacks do more damage?
No. Okay. So yeah, you could turn into a giant owl, and Bill's like, he's like, man, I wish I could do that. I can only turn into a bear. And then you're gonna fly off. So, as you kind of like climb up and get some height, you start to be able to see more of the like mountains and hillsides here, and you immediately see that whatever is off in the distance, it is covering a decent area. Starting to get a little higher, and you can see that it's probably it's probably at least like 15 miles away. But that means that you could definitely fly there. It might take you like an hour or two to fly there. I don't remember how long you can stay in animal form.
Isn't it like an hour?
It's like half an hour per druid level or something like that. I can't remember. Or I don't know.
Wait, 2 hours to fly 15 miles?
I guess it would be longer, wouldn't it? Hold on.
No, it'd be way shorter. It'd be like
Well, I guess-
15 minutes. Owls fly 40 miles an hour, and this is a giant owl.
Half my druid level.
Yeah, but I think giant owls actually fly slower than normal owls.
Oh,
So I can
that
be
makes sense.
7.
I'm not using
I
D&D
can be-
stats, by the way. I'm just looking up how fast they fly.
So how many hours?
So yeah, it'd be 7.5 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would definitely have time to make it there, or at least make it close enough where you can see what's going on better.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can use it twice, so you have like 15 hours worth.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start flying this way, and as you're flying, you just start seeing what's happening. It's definitely a fire, like a forest fire. It doesn't really seem like it's out of control, though. This is not an area that is generally. This is not an area that generally has like massive raging wildfires all the time. It's not a super common thing, and just the way the forests are and the way the hills and mountains are here means that it's not often that it'll something like that is not super common. And you would know that because this area is it's not too different than the mountains that you grew up near. And so you're kind of like that's a little odd, right? And then you notice that, like, as you're getting a little closer, the fire, it's not just like one spot, and it's not like spread. It doesn't look like it's spread from one spot even. What's weird about it is that it's in a line. It's in a line. Like something's carving a path with fire. And the line is coming down from the mountains to the north. And is kind of curving down through the forests on the sides of these hills. towards the castle, towards you guys.
Can I see what the source of all of this is, or is there nothing? It's just fire there by
You have
itself?
to get closer if you want to kind of like see what's driving it forward.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get closer.
Okay.
Cautiously.
Yeah. So you spend another few minutes flapping your wings and flying closer. And luckily, in your owl form, you actually have keen eyes, so you can like stay pretty high up off the ground and still see what's going on. So you start getting closer, like you're maybe within a few thousand feet now. And at this point, you can kind of see what's going on. And you see swirling flames, right? You see like swirling flames, which would be normal, except that they're not really spreading out evenly. The swirling flames are almost like pushing through the trees. And then you see that there's a figure, a humanoid figure. And this humanoid figure is standing in the middle of the flames where they're at their peak, pushing through the forest. And you look at this figure, and they have red skin. Not like a demon or a devil, which you've seen before. But they have red skin that is also, like, seething in flames.
Maybe they just need some sunblock.
Are they burning then?
You have to get a little closer to kind of see more.
Yeah, I'll keep getting closer. I'm an owl.
Is this more like the guy from Fantastic Four or the bad guy from Metal Gear Solid?
I haven't seen Fantastic Four in like years, and I also have never played Metal Gear Solid, so.
Yes.
You get a little closer. Now you're within like 1,000 feet, Bree, and you see that this figure. No, they're not burning. In fact, they seem to be reveling in the flames that they're fully engulfed in. And they have a big curved sword, and you actually see them point at a group of trees, at a cluster of trees, and all of a sudden the flames swirl in that direction, and then you see it. You're like, wait a minute, the flames aren't just normal flames, it's elementals, a bunch of them, fire elementals that are rushing forward now towards that cluster of trees. And the figure with this big curved sword, after pointing, kind of hoists their sword back on their shoulder, and then just, like, smiles.
But does it seem like the skin is just their normal skin, or is it, like, caused by the fire?
They seem completely unbothered by the flames. Actually, go ahead and roll me either Arcana or Religion check. Okay,
Beautiful.
Do I know about it?
No, you have absolutely no idea what this thing could be.
You actually forgot something else.
You think it's a frost giant, but you can't be sure.
And by the way, here's a picture. Okay, if it uploads, hold on. Give it a sec. It's just taking a second.
Hot demons.
Here's the thing. What it looks like. Here's what they look like.
Oh no, he's hot.
It is a scimitar.
Yeah.
It's a genie,
What other curved sword do you have? Oh, I guess there's
No,
katanas.
we didn't get
Yeah.
some wishes.
So, this is what the figure looks like. And again, they have like a reddish skin tone, but they are also engulfed fully in flames. They have clothes on like this, at least on the bottom half, that don't seem to be affected by the flames either.
Dude, we get fireproof pants so we can beat this
Yeah.
guy? Dude.
And he seems to be, again...
We could
like,
lie all we
commanding-
want, and they would never catch on
They would-
fire.
Yeah, because pants are not on fire.
Yeah!
So Bree sees this figure like commanding fire elementals, it seems.
It's like Santa.
And they're carving a path through the forest and seemingly reveling in the destruction that's caused by it.
It's not all I can do as an owl.
Tell him to quit.
Maybe you should
Does
go
he
find an
notice me?
adult.
What? Sorry?
Senpai?
Does he notice me?
I mean, he doesn't. It doesn't seem like he's noticed you now.
Does he look? I don't know. I was just thinking, like, does he look like he would know magic himself, or is it just purely the sword that's doing everything?
Good question.
He isn't just using the sword. He's using, like, sometimes he'll just point a finger and the flames, the fire elementals follow it.
Ah. And what does it seem like there's any, like, any sort of method, or like he's doing it in a certain way, or is he just randomly shooting at random places? And
Well, again,
is he aiming at anything?
he seems to be, again, carving a path through the forest.
Yeah, he said he said he was going in a straight line, so I assume he's going either somewhere or just one direction for no reason.
Well, you said he was going towards the castle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Towards us, yeah.
Hmm.
And he's a long ways away at this pace, but if you had to
Yeah.
guess, it'd probably take him, like, you kind of look at the trail of carnage that he's left behind, right? There's a big swath of forest stretching for miles, and you, like, kind of watch for a bit, and you see, at the pace that he's going, it'd probably be, like, another day before he got to you guys.
The question is, how does he know where we are? Beyond who he is. Is this like, what's his name? The demon? The helm?
I thought it. No, it was not Zilks. I thought it was like.
Is it like
Zilks'
Zilks' son?
No, I
or
thought it was
something?
his lover.
Or like
'cause
his
I got
little
the.
brother?
I got the note. Poetry send that to me.
when you...
I thought his lover used a whip.
Yeah,
Well, that was his
And he's
concubine.
also a girl.
That was his concubine.
concubine. That's it. Well, same
Yeah.
thing. I mean, you
Yeah.
love
But you
your
already killed
concubines
her,
in a
though.
certain
Yeah.
way. Oh, never mind. So it wasn't. But
No, I was
well, I
pretty sure
forgot
you
what you
killed her.
sent
I
me.
mean,
But it was
he could
something
be
like.
polyamorous.
Yeah. But I was thinking it's that. I don't know though. Maybe but the picture that looks ostensibly male. Maybe Zilks, he used multiple elements.
Yeah, he's
fuck
allowed
if
to.
I don't know. But
No, maybe it's Zilks' son, Zilks Jr. Like a little
Perhaps.
brother or something. And that's why they know where the helm is at, and they're coming to
Red
get it.
skin.
I bet you it's someone coming to claim Zilks' helm back. We're gonna have to
I guess
send
we'll
them-
find out in a day or so,
Yep.
or we teleport 700 miles north and just say, "Get fucked."
I mean, so, like,
We-
to be clear, this is, like, the second night that you guys have been here after the castle got here. It's probably going to take about one more day to finish. So, and Bree knows this. Bree knows that, like, especially if you, like, kind of get some more people of the crew working, you could probably finish up your work before the guy gets there.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should go head him off.
Well, yeah, so either way, Bree, I mean,
Confront him away from the castle.
Bree will have to return with the information, or Bree could try to 1v1 the dude, you know?
That would be
Well, Bree was
funny.
thinking,
That would breathe
Um,
funny.
Does Bree have
Maybe
a
I can,
sending
like,
stone to
fly out or
anybody?
I don't think so.
No, you just kind of took off as a bird.
Damn
You
it.
could throw her to the rat.
But yeah,
trap
Bree
anymore,
could.
just
She,
be like-
she could try to fly closer. She could try to talk to
Messenger
the guy.
rat?
You know.
Can she like communicate through plants or something? Does she have like a rose bush on the castle? She could like be like, hey, just in case this plant ever talks to you, you should probably listen to it.
I kind of want to talk to him, but I want to make sure that, like, he doesn't just turn around and like blast me with heat.
Okay. Fair.
I mean, how far away do you actually have to be to like talk? Is that like to talk to somebody?
I mean,
Is it like ever defined? Like,
no, I mean, there's some kind of raging flames, though, so you might have to be, if you get ahead of his flames where he keeps sending the elementals to, you could just kind of, like, land there and then yell out to him.
or you could do something really cool and like make it rain behind him, and then just like land in the middle of the part where it stops burning, and be like, "Hello." That seems less confrontational instead of getting in front of him and being like, "What's up, dickhead?" you just drop in and be like, "Hey, what's going on, man?"
I mean, I imagine that Bree, as a giant owl, she has a big bladder. She just, like, pees in owl form on the fire and puts it out.
Do owls pee? I thought that was like
to
a.
refute that.
I thought it was all like.
I don't know how birds pee. I mean, I'm assuming they do pee, but, like, I don't know how.
Well, no, I think like birds just like.
Oh,
They
it's
just
like
shit
both.
everywhere.
I think they do
Shit on-
both
it's
at the same
mixed
time.
in with the yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they do like a 1.5.
So we're gonna snack. So
So, what does Bree want to do here?
these.
What does it mean when someone's paralyzed?
Paralyzed means,
Well, hold up.
Oh no! I'm gonna
paralyzed means that you basically can't do anything. Like it's pretty debilitating.
Okay.
Including
Um,
probably talk and respond to your speech.
Yeah.
Wait, can he not talk to me while he's held?
I think so. Let me look. Paralysis 5e. Let's go look. Paralyzed. Yeah, you can't move or speak,
Oh,
among other things.
okay.
Damn. Paralyzed is so brutal.
Mm-hmm. That's why Hold Person is a very powerful spell for being second level only.
Mhm.
Although, well, it's only humanoids, though. That's the other thing. This guy's not a humanoid. So that actually wouldn't work on him. You need
Damn.
Hold Monster.
I just got rid of that in favor of something else.
You don't have any way to like communicate with this guy telepathically or something? Or
No, I don't do any telepathy.
That's my forte.
Yeah, Adau does that.
Yeah.
yeah, but I thought like maybe like I don't know, maybe like a plant familiar or speak through a tree or something. I don't know.
Speak through tree. That would be funny. That would
And
be
she can speak to trees, just not like.
I
Yeah.
just like walking through the woods and you're like, oh, sorry, wrong tree, and you're just like, the poor hiker is just like freaked out.
when
Well,
the tree
she's-
starts speaking tree.
Well, it's just like she does stuff with elementals. I don't know. Maybe she could like summon her own elementals and try to like act like this guy. Like, hey, I got my own elementals too. What's going on, team leader, fellow team leader?
Can I land a certain distance away from him, in the path that he's destroyed,
Okay.
and speak to one of the plants he's burned?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You can kind of fly over,
I know,
fly behind.
I know, yeah, then just be like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah. You go. Oh God! You imbue them. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, you imbue them with limited sentience. You're gonna give this plant the ability to comprehend what's just happened to it. Jesus Christ!
For my first act, I want to give inanimate objects the ability to feel pain.
Do you have like a cantrip to like produce water or anything before you do that?
I don't think that would help.
I got rid of my
I'm gonna
walking
be
Get pee
real.
on them. Not only would they come back in seething pain, but they would just immediately.
I just feel like
feel
I just feel like if we did that to a tree or something, it'd be like, oh, thank you for saving me.
So,
Now, to be fair,
by
they
the
wouldn't
way-
know what pissing is, right? So they'd be like, "Thank you for this gift." And then they
Okay,
wouldn't
so-
know.
Unless I,
That might be
I mean-
worse.
unless I have his ice storm,
No, I mean, like
Is
you
ice
could
good enough?
realistically, you could find like a patch
well, the
that
fire
wasn't
would melt
really.
it, right?
You can find a patch that wasn't burned as much, so it's like mostly intact.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah, they go like, oh
Can you
god, my
cast-
friend!
can you
Yeah.
cast heal on a tree?
Yeah, can I do healing
I think
word?
you could
You
actually.
cast mending on the tree before you bring it to life, and then
So yeah, you can find like a part that was only kind of scathed a little bit, like it
yeah, we're the
mostly
baddies.
it mostly
Yeah.
survived, and you go up to like a little like sapling tree here that got singed a little bit, but it's mostly intact. And
cool, okay.
you kind
Not a
of
maimed tree, but a traumatized tree. Let's go.
so you look over and you see that like the dude is he's keeping on going ahead. He doesn't seem like he noticed you land. You're a ways behind, so it's not like really that close. But you land next to this this little sapling. You come out of owl form, and you can try to speak with it.
So how's the weather?
They're like, oh god, what happened? What happened here?
Yeah, you're right.
I guess I'm fine, but that tree over there, I was their seed. And they're gone.
So that guy seems to talk to himself a lot. Did he say anything interesting?
I don't know. I don't know what language he's speaking.
Oh, right, shit. Yeah, sorry about that.
Do like an interpretive dance with your.
He seemed pretty.
Be able to
He seemed like he was enjoying it, though. What a monster.
True. It's kind of cringe, honestly.
What's a cringe?
What do you reckon I do as a plan?
I don't know. I can't really move. I just gotta chill here.
Yeah, but you got any ideas? You have a lot of time to think about ideas. At the
I mean, you can try to stop him. He's burning my siblings right now.
I need to sleep to add water spells, so at the moment all I have is ice. You think that'll work?
I don't know. It's like I'm just a tree.
Alright.
I don't know.
Alright. Thanks for your help. You've really opened my eyes.
Yeah. No problem.
So how far away? So before we were 100, I was 100 feet away from him. How far am I now on land?
Probably a few hundred feet.
Okay. Do you think he'll hear me from here? Can I shout at him from here?
You might get a little closer, like kind of following back behind the path. And there's definitely, there's the fire is like the fire that he's starting is mostly where the elementals are going through actively, but there's like little clumps of fire here and there, so it's fairly easy to avoid for you. It's just more like, it's very hot in this area.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get closer.
Okay. As you get closer, you actually notice something that you didn't notice before when you were above him, which is that he's not actually on the ground at all. He's floating like about 10 feet over the ground. And he seems to be having no issue floating. He's just levitating. He doesn't really notice you yet, though, so you're kind of approaching behind him.
I'll shout over and like point at him and be like, "Whoa, how are you floating off the air? That's sick!" As if I'm like really excited about, I'm like blown away by how cool he is.
Okay. So you just say, like, well, that's sick. Like, you just yell it out while you're, like, 100 feet up behind him.
Yeah, how you doing that? How you floating off the air? Whoa, what the
He literally, like goes, huh, and, like, looks over his shoulder, like, startled, like, completely scared. And then just goes, huh, and he, like, holds back his sword. But then he's just kind of confused. And he does a motion, like a spinning motion with his sword. And the elementals all stop what they're doing. And kind of come back to where he is and kind of hover around him. And he looks down at you. Kind of gets a little closer. He stays a little ways away, though. Probably like 60, 80 feet away. And he shouts out to you something. You don't know what language it is. He's like,
What?
I just go along. What languages do you speak, Bree?
Let me check. Common, Druidic, and Elvish and Sylvan.
Okay, yeah. So you have no idea what he's saying, and he seems to realize that. Because then he holds up a hand with, like, weight. Basically, it's like this. And then he goes, like, he puts his hands together, like, clasps them, and then goes, and he's clearly casting a spell. And after a moment, he casts it. And then he shouts out, and you can understand him. He casts Comprehend Language. Or, no, Tongues. Yeah, which is better than that, I think. Because I think it's two-way with Tongues. I don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, so... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, you grant the ability to understand any spoken language, and then any creature that knows at least one language understands you. He's casting on himself. So yeah. So he casts tongues on himself, and then shouts out, and you can magically understand him now. And he says, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Why do you follow in the trail of flames?"
I'm a flower salesperson. I'm here collecting flowers and stuff. I saw loads of fire though, so I followed it and look at you, look you're crazy. Look at that. How you floating off the air like that? Damn.
Dispense with the small talk. You are clearly a mage or a druid. Why would you be in the path of flames otherwise? And how?
You don't know that.
I am no fool.
No.
Nuh-uh. I
Uh,
cast nuh-uh.
Do
what
not.
was the question? Sorry. I was gonna flame.
He asked like if you're a druid or a mage. So
Yeah, I'm a druid. That's what helps me with the flower thing.
and are you from the castle?
No, I'm from Cool Town.
Okay. He's like, I know not of this place.
It's wait, where are we? It's north from here. North. West.
Do you not feel the magics in the air?
Yeah, I've been feeling something, but I can't tell what it is. I thought it was you. Is it not you then?
It is. What you feel it most likely is mine. But I heard of a flying castle. But then I felt the presence of a dragon, a mighty beast. And it draws me.
From the castle?
I have my own business that I must attend to.
On the castle. What castle? What are you talking about?
It is not for me to share. I am merely doing what I've been asked to do. And man, it feels good to be to be active again. Oh, the flames flowing freely once more after centuries.
All right. But yeah, what's up with the flying thing? How you doing that? What's going on?
He shrugs. He's like, I don't know what you mean.
You're floating off the air, like off the ground. What the fuck?
That is normal for my
I can't
kind.
do that. What kind are you?
Are you really that slow?
Yo, chill out. I'm just-
He's like, well, then it makes sense why you'd be foolish enough to approach.
Yeah.
I am an Ifrit.
How do you spell that?
There's a
I'm
few
gonna write it
ways
down
that
on
it's
a piece of paper.
spelled. In D&D 5e, they spell it this way. But I've also seen Ifrits like this.
Him and Ifrit.
And that's
How
what
do
he
you
called
spell
it.
that? Just ask him that.
What do you guys do? Like, what's your thing?
I have grown bored of this conversation. I must resume with my work. I suggest that
Alright.
you... I'm feeling quite charitable, seeing as I'm enjoying myself so much. Doing my work is
Yeah.
always exhilarating. The flames rolling over these hills has filled me with joy. But I'm quickly growing wary of our conversation.
Now, to be fair,
Right,
wildfires are
well-
part of the natural cycle of order.
I suggest
That's
you
so rude.
leave before you are engulfed in flames.
Okay. Well, have a nice day then, I guess.
And he turns and he uses his scimitar, points it back behind him. The flame elementals rush forward again, engulfing. And it's actually, at this point, now that you're closer, you could hear almost like laughter from them. Like, ha 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 ha, as they're kind of engulfing, but it's like a weird kind of like, because it's just the flames billowing as they're engulfing tree after tree and almost like devouring it. And then going on to the next clump and leaving a trail. And they do that. Meanwhile, he just sits there floating, crossing his arms and watching you.
I cross my arms and watch him.
Okay? After a while, the flames kind of have gotten ahead of him, so he literally starts floating backwards without ever, like, turning around.
Well, is he still watching me then?
Yeah.
Alright. I just continue to watch him back.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then after
He
maybe
looked
like
at me,
after
and
maybe
I
like
looked at him.
after like 15 minutes of this, he's gotten far enough away where he just turns around and goes back to his work.
Alright. What time of the night is it? Would I be able to get back and sleep?
At this point, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah. So
Okay.
you'll
Would I
be
able to have a
back
long
at
rest?
you'll be getting back at like early morning hours, like 4, 5 a.m.
So I don't be able to have a short rest then, or...
Well, I mean, you can just sleep in during the day, but you know.
I mean, we just
Yeah.
leveled up. Doesn't that like restore everything?
Yeah, we still have to sleep. It's kind of separate from.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because I want to, like, just...
Oblivion
transport
rules.
via-
Gotcha.
I might transport via plant just to get back quicker, but...
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because you have a
But
tree
then I
in your
would-
courtyard.
Yeah. But also that would mean I wouldn't be able to use a 6th level spell unless I had to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, you can sleep during the day.
Yeah.
You should be sleeping.
I mean, how far away did it? How long did it seem like it was going to be until like I got here?
Like a day or so.
There you go. Take a nap. We can go. We can go get him after.
Okay. So is Bree just going to use the teleport through plant thing?
I'm considering an idea.
Okay, I like it.
Good job.
I'm tempted to see how strong he is, so I might want to cast like an animal and then just see how he deals with it.
Okay. So what's the play here?
Okay. I would like to make 3 rhinoceroses, please.
Why? Okay.
If I've seen them.
Yeah, Talvo's probably seen them, and he probably told you about them. Drew a picture for you.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so what's the what's the plan?
Make 3 rhinoceroses, tell them to attack him, and then fly up as an owl and watch from above, and then leave.
Okay, sounds good. So you okay. So yeah, you got it. So you're going to. So you're just gonna like cast it, basically, then go into owl form, fly up in the air, and then be a safe distance away when by the time they get there.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. So you do this, and he's like a good quarter of a mile away, but the rhinos can they can charge him down pretty quickly there. The only thing is, if he's like flying in the air, how are they going to hit him?
Bree realizes
Jump.
that she's flying away and goes, "Oh shit!" and
I like it. So yeah, so Bree's already up in the air. Then she looks back down. The rhinos are already charging full on towards the guy. And she's like, "Oh fuck!" As they start to like do this little mini stampede, getting closer and closer to him, when they're about 100 feet away, he finally like hears them, and he turns around and looks. And then when he sees them, he looks up at the sky, and after just a second, spots you. And your eyes lock, even at this distance of a good ways away. And he points his scimitar up at you, Bree. And immediately a couple of the fire elementals, like these clouds of fire, start going and shooting through the air towards you. Meanwhile, you see him kind of descend down to the ground with his scimitar and just brace. And you see the rhinos actually bash into him, but he just takes it and doesn't even get knocked down. And just goes and literally like slices the leg off of one of them with the one swoop from his scimitar. The scimitar being fully engulfed in flames as he does this. The other rhinos quickly like charge him again and bash him, and he's taking hits, and he certainly seems like he's getting hurt. But meanwhile, you kind of have bigger problems because there's 2 clouds of fire moving up towards you.
I dodge.
Okay.
But no, I fly away. I try to outrun them.
Okay. What's your movement speed, Bree?
Would it be different as a
giant owl?
owl?
I think so.
I think they get 60 feet percent, or
Yeah, 60 feet fly
speed.
Okay. Well, and you're lucky.
Does she get a bonus if she just stays above them from the warm thermals?
No, but you're
Bring
lucky.
into the stratosphere.
You're lucky though, because fire elementals, these type at least, only goes at 50 feet. So you are a good bit quicker than them. And you're 20% quicker than them. So you can actually outfly them. And they realize this after a bit. You start flying on ahead, kind of peeking back over your shoulder every once in a while to see the fight. And it becomes very clear to you that this Ifrit did manage to kill the rhinos without too much issue. He seems like it slowed him down a bit. But, yeah. He was able to kill them. And by judging by how long it took him, though, they weren't like it wasn't free for him to kill them.
Okay.
In any case, the fire elementals, they give up chasing you after a little bit, and they fly back down to where he is. And at this point, you're already on your way back. So, after about a couple hours more of flying back now, you eventually do make it to the castle. And when you land and come out of bird form, Bill is there. He was waiting the whole time. The rats like jump onto you, and the rats like they sniff you, and you realize you look down at yourself as Bill points it out, and he's like, "Wow, you're covered in ash." And sure enough, you're actually like covered in ash, and you didn't even notice. And Bill like kind of asks you what's up.
You know. Wait, what do you mean, what's up?
He asks you like what? He basically is like,
What?
"Are you okay? Like, what happened?"
Yeah, I went close to it, found out it's a guy. It's a Ifrit.
An Ifrit. Huh.
Yeah.
I've heard of those. I don't really know much about them.
Yeah, and he was just summoning a bunch of fire elementals, and he's slowly burning a path towards the castle.
He shrugs and he's like, "Well, probably want to talk with the rest about that tomorrow, but well, today really. You should get some rest though."
That's true. Wait, do we have like guards and stuff that like look
Yeah.
out overnight?
Yeah, you have.
Because then
you
I'd
have
tell them to
sentries.
like keep an eye on that. Like tell them what I saw and that he's on the way here.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And yeah, then you could go to bed and finish resting, which you'd be waking up pretty late, and probably around like noon the next day.
Yeah.
But-
But I get a long rest to get back everything.
Yeah, you do get a long rest. So the rest of the group,
Okay.
you probably are told by the sentries even before Bree wakes up. They're like, "Yeah, Bree was telling us like she was covered in ashes, and she was like telling us to look out for like a fiery dude, you know."
Oh, Bree.
Monka.
And so eventually Bree wakes up though, and you guys can talk with her while she's having her late breakfast, her brunch.
Yeah, so guys, last night, fire.
Yeah, you don't have to repeat everything. Bree would like, I'm assuming, fill them in all the details.
Yeah, because then...
I guess for the...
Because he said the stuff about, like, he's been summoned after centuries or whatever, which makes me think this is the tarot card, in effect.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
guess
Yeah.
we're gonna go clean up your mess, huh?
Does
My...
Oh, you're muted, Duncan.
Wait.
Or we can't hear you at least. Oh, are you? Are you? Wait, now we hear you. Oh,
you can only hear the fan in the background. It's like
Oh, motherfucker.
your
What about
voice,
now?
like, you
Yeah,
were
now we
talking
can hear
and
you.
the fan was
We
coming
got
through
you
when
now.
talked. That was it.
Alright. Yeah, the fan being pointed directly at the microphone at max speed probably wasn't the best idea.
yeah, that's
Um,
funny.
Yeah. I was gonna say, one of us was gonna draw those cards, okay?
Yeah.
Just because it happened to be me doesn't mean, but I had the same thought. Had exactly the same thought. So we'll just have to kill him.
Man,
Anyways,
this
anyway
seems
though,
feasible.
Forbiddens.
I feel
Yeah,
some
I mean,
rhinoceros
if
about
you-
him.
Yeah, exactly. If your rhinos hurt him,
Nothing less.
then
but
I
also
think
not
we
expected
can
at all.
probably do it. But we just have to, like, whenever he gets near, if I assume we're who he's coming after because he mentioned the flying castle and the dragon. We just have to get all the plebs,
It could be
all
the
the
other
people with
flying
less than
passenger
50
just down the
HP.
dragon.
True. Yeah, we have to get everyone who isn't us, like make sure they're absolutely on the castle, and ideally we just engage him on the castle because he'll get fucked up here.
What?
Alright.
I mean, true, but like, I think it'd be like way cooler if we just cut him off before he got here and let our guys
Yeah,
do
let's
it.
like,
Yeah.
do a prescribed burn, and then he can't.
But I need
That's-
Forbiddance to do something, and he'll have 5d10 damage every single turn that he's on the castle.
Well, can we teleport him here?
That would be funny,
You have
but
to
unfortunately,
be, like, willing to teleport.
not against his will.
Well, he's gonna like take one step and be like, "Ow, this hurts," and leave. Like,
Yeah, but then he will have taken 5d10 damage.
that's assuming he doesn't just see it. Like,
You can't
he'd
see it.
probably be able to sense it.
Could do that.
Just now.
I don't know. What do you think? It's like, is it like an odorless gas? You don't know until you're in it. You start getting all loopy.
It's invisible. It's like an ethereal barrier. Like it doesn't actually exist. It's just pure. It's just magic.
Do you, I would say first, why don't you guys all roll a religion or arcana check to see if any of you know what these things even are? An Ifrit. Okay.
Sure.
Well, you already had yours, Britsha. You rolled the
You're
3.
one.
No more now.
Yeah, no, unfortunately you don't know anymore.
We
just
jog
overnight,
Bree's memory.
But, actually, yeah, you guys all, Adau, Helios, and Talvo, all have actually heard of Ifrits before. And, Adau, you don't know much, you just know that they're kind of like regarded as evil spirits. Sometimes they're called demons. Talvo and Helios, though, you guys know that they're not demons at all. They're not demons, they're not devils, they're not fiends at all. They are elementals. They are a type of djinn, specifically.
That's some tonics number good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, in fact, Talvo, you even remember back to when you were a kid, and you had, when you were with your dad, he had brought you along to a business meeting where he was meeting with a merchant who swore that he had an Ifrit stored in a lamp that he had with him. And you remember that your dad told you a story at the time, never to mess with such things because they are evil creatures.
Okay.
You only
Oh,
said that
don't
because they're from
do that.
Islamic
Yeah.
folklore. He didn't even roll the highest. No, but
I'm just thinking, like yeah, this guy's
What the fuck
talking
I do
about
to you?
but yeah. No, Helios knows about the same, like that they are elemental creatures, they're a type of djinn.
oh yeah,
So
I'm just playing around.
they are, yeah.
Can I get like 3 wishes from him? But he's evil, so there's like caveats.
They may or may not have the ability to grant wishes, you know.
Wait, actually,
Yeah, I mean, it depends
We
on
can
the
ask him.
specific djinn, right?
I know some
Wait.
Jinn do.
We should ask.
Either way,
Would I know that?
what, you would know that it's a possibility. It's gonna depend on the
I have no idea,
individual
guys.
djinn. Regardless, you know it's an elemental technically. It's not like a fiend or anything, even though it's often called a demonic spirit. You do know that they oftentimes are mischievous and cunning and consort with other powers. And you also know that, like, it kind of checks out with, like, Helios and Talvo. You know that they, and even Adau, you know that they also, like, tend to, a lot of times they're innately magical beings, right? And so they tend to be attracted to other sources of magic and stuff, and it would explain kind of the feeling that Bree felt. And now that it's getting a little closer, you guys all kind of are feeling this draw almost, like a heightened tension in the
I
air.
just want to come hang out.
Well, I guess we set up the ballista.
And maybe like, so he's just like, I don't know. I guess yeah, would just be ready. See if
Yeah, no, that's the
Record
whole
comes
idea
after
for me.
us. Yeah.
We hit him with the force, the concentrated power of the sun.
We just spent a minute. Yeah, let's get a giant magnifying glass and we'll. Ew, wait, no, that's horrible. Oh yeah, we just get a giant magnifying glass on the castle and we just focus it on somebody that we don't want to talk to. That's Warcraft.
I don't feel like talking to you right now. Okay, but yeah. Well, I imagine he's
Yeah,
not
he
here
swings by to
to
fuck us
talk.
up. No.
But if he is here to talk, we'll talk to him. But we should set up the ballista. You know what I mean? Maybe do a small amount of preparation for combat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what'd be really cool though? How long does this last? 5 miles? Okay. Never mind then.
I can do a ping of the hat for free, I think, to be like, how many fiends are around? Now, it won't show this guy, but maybe just to make sure there's nobody else.
Why not? I mean, you can.
And it's just an action, so it's not like a thing. I can just do it 3 times a day. I can instantly look at any fiends within a 5-mile radius.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
Yes. Just to check.
What is it from exactly? Just from the helm?
It
right?
just says
Helm.
special.
Yeah.
Helm.
Okay. So you you just get to. Let me find this. Let me find where I put it.
Just to check, because I know he's not a fiend, but maybe he's got a posse or something.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this would be also... I mean, so the other thing, by the way, is that you guys would, like I said before, based on the amount of time it's going to take him to get to you guys, you could probably finish up the work with the dragon and just, like, start moving the way away with the castle. At the pace he's going, he'd probably be able to at least catch up to you at some point, you know. But... that is an option.
We'll get there eventually.
You can at least finish...
Well,
Like
A,
the
why
last
delay?
forest.
Why delay the inevitable? And B, I'm pretty sure
Yes.
Bree's not happy about him like fucking up the forest.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
You guys gonna mention how upset I am about that?
Alright, yeah. So then a little bit later in the day when you guys can actually smell the smoke at this point. And you know that he's approaching later. You know he's gonna probably get here at nighttime though. Well when you assume that he's within 5 miles, you can then do your ping. I mean you can do it 3 times a day, so you can do it multiple times, right? As he's approaching. And we'll say the first time you don't sense anything, so maybe he was still outside of that radius. Second time, you do actually sense something. It says you know their number and location. So you sense I didn't specify that you know their type though, did I? No. Okay. You sense one fiend. And they are from the direction that he is coming, and they're about the distance that you would guess he is. So they are presumably with him, even if he is not a fiend.
I will return in like 4 seconds.
Okay.
I think we should just go meet him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let him
especially
come to
with,
us.
I mean, or at least like maybe we wait for nightfall because he'll be really fucking easy to see, and we can
Honestly,
be not
that's
so
fair.
easy to see because he's lit up like a literal fucking torch.
That's smart, actually. I like that.
Okay. So you're basically going to wait till nightfall
Like honestly,
and go
And
out
then,
to meet
you
him.
know,
no,
we
let's
can bring out
fly
the-
away. Let's fly away like we're trying to get away, and then when nightfall comes, we'll fly back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you
What
can
if
just...
what if he's chill and then we just have like roast marshmallows on him?
Yeah. You can, like, send the castle while you guys stay behind in, like, the little clearing and then wait for him.
Yeah, bait him.
Okay?
I'd be fine with that, but Adau he really wanted to fight him on the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes down
But-
to.
I'm fine with waiting. Or I'm fine with going to beat him on the ground, rather.
Okay.
Like, so we don't have any idea how far away he is, do we?
You know, he's like gonna.
No, we
approach...
we just pinged him.
Yeah, he's gonna. You know, he's approaching, and he'll get here in, the start of the night, basically.
How long is that?
This would be a few hours before. You have a few hours to prepare.
Okay, because I'm considering making it rain.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna do that.
With control
I got a
weather.
new spell. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Control
Wait,
weather.
what if we
We'll
both
both make
do
it
it
rain.
and we both make a storm?
It would be twice as
That'd be pretty
strong.
crazy.
I would say. Yeah. Let's see.
So,
with that-
Bree,
Yeah.
Is that concentration? Can you just stack it? Damn.
It's
Is it?
concentration.
Yeah,
up to 8
concentration
hours.
up
So
to
you're
8
saying
hours.
we could hire a bunch of wizards to make like a tornado?
Can we
Yeah.
have, like, shot do it or something?
No, it's an 8th level spell.
Oh, okay. Just seemed like a shaman thing to be able to do.
Well, it is.
A
Yeah.
stronger
it's-
shaman, maybe.
If he
Yeah.
were a stronger shaman.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Shamans are just clerics, right? That's just another name for a type of cleric. So, yeah, that's how Adau has it. It's a strong spell because because the reason it's so strong is because it's a 5-mile radius, right? It's a huge area, right?
Yeah.
As
You
opposed
change
to
the course of a battle. You could redirect a fleet. You could
Yeah.
do a lot of crazy shit with this.
Yeah. So yeah, you could do. Let's see. So you could change. It takes 1d4. Yeah, I mean you have hours, so you could have more than enough time to do the new effects. And right now it's like light clouds, we'd say. So it wouldn't even be that. It would take 2d4 times 10 minutes, so a max of 80 minutes to turn it into rain. Normal rain. But if you're both doing it, then it would be like half the time, and you could get it to be like a blizzard if you really wanted. So
Okay, I see why that's an 8th level spell. That's fucking crazy. Oh,
Yeah, right?
yeah,
shit.
within an hour, if you're both doing it
Wow.
at the same time, you could make it like a blizzard within an hour.
How, dude, how to make a killing in the coal and charcoal business, turn it to permanent blizzard in a city. That's like in the south.
So fucked up. Yeah.
A little bit.
So.
Anyway, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bree, if you do that, I'll do it. If you're not doing it, I don't want to, though, because then it's less funny.
No, I'm down to do it.
Okay.
Alright, hell yeah.
So you do this like when he's maybe an hour or two away, and then just.
Are we doing torrential rain, or are we doing blizzard?
I feel like torrential rain
Well-
against his fire elementals.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Well, I mean, ¿por qué no dos dos?
One of us do blizzard, one of us do torrential rain. What would that even do?
It would just
Torrential
be
sleet storm, I
yeah,
guess?
it would just be a sleet storm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You can do it. You can do it. You can have torrential rain or blizzard or a mix, I guess.
I think rain is best.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Rain just has a lot of volume all at once. Okay. Sounds good. And so all of a sudden, oh yeah. And so are you guys then gonna have the castle move away a bit, and then you guys stay in the clearing to fight, or?
We'll have the castle be nearby,
Okay.
like within visual range. I think because I mean the castle does he can't get on it, unless he's somehow able to dispel the permanent forbiddance. You could maybe that rules of D&D are weird enough that you could just cast one 3rd level spell to dispel 30 6th level forbiddance castings. That seems kind of stupid,
Walks, up,
yeah. But
walks
anyway,
upstairs and just counterspells you.
yeah, actually.
You know what?
Huh.
But in theory, he takes 25 damage every turn he's on the castle, so I think it's chill for now that we just have it nearby and
Okay.
fight him in the clearing.
Okay.
I assume we're gonna bring our battle buddies with us.
We're bringing the clerics. I know that.
Yeah.
Clerics need to get all the XP they can until they get to level 3.
But the clerics take up so many teleport slots. Or we just wait in the clearing, in which case that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, we just
Yeah. They will.
Like I said, well, we
And-
should have a
And
campfire.
if we need to teleport out, well, it's nice knowing them.
We should have a campfire going so that like by the time it gets here, it's like, hey, this is like running out. Can you help us? And then that's our invitation if he's chill.
Okay.
Roasted
So it
wheat.
sounds like here. Why don't we go back? Oh wow, the new battle. I mean, it is literally the same.
Yeah, we're in the same clearing.
It actually makes sense
Yeah.
here because it is the same spot. This is
Yo,
actually
there's a dragon and 2 birds on this new battle map.
yeah.
How
The
crazy
dragon's
is that?
corpse is going to be over here because it's still like its bones are like some of it's the stuff that was discarded.
No, I thought you said.
Um,
I thought you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Should we
you
ever
have all
ask
the
Sorcerer
you have all the
about
useful
that?
stuff, but it's like there's scraps, right? Yeah, dragon scraps over there. And otherwise, I mean, you guys can position yourselves how you like. The dude is going to be coming from the northeast, like from where the rats are. So, and yeah, you would otherwise. Oh, something I meant to say is you guys have a few kobold prisoners.
Oh, let's go.
I forgot to mention that. I meant to have a role play thing with
Kobold,
that. We'll just say that they have been.
Gross.
We'll just say you haven't had a chance to deal with them yet, so they're
Yeah.
just in your prison cells, whatever. So, okay, so you guys can position yourselves wherever you'd like. And are you gonna try to like talk to the thing first when it gets here, and like just stand out in the open to
He's up in the
negotiate?
corner.
Well, yeah, we'll see what he wants if he doesn't immediately engulf us in flames.
Okay.
You guys can. I'm gonna hide in this tree.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, as time goes on, after about it actually takes a little longer than you were expecting, and you realize why. It's because as you guys are waiting here, yeah, there's lots of lots of rain, and you actually can now, after a little bit though, you see the flames above the trees getting closer, and you realize that he is still just stubbornly trying to burn his way through the forest to get here. And it is working just much slower. And you hear, before you even hear the roaring flames, you hear the sizzling of like water, right? The but at a massive scale as you eventually start seeing the wisps of flame from these elementals flying through the trees. And you see that there are, like, they aren't, water does affect them, but it doesn't, like, it's not, it'll just kill them, like, put them out. It's more just that it, like, slows down all their, like, what they want to do. But they are mostly unaffected themselves. They just burn the water away, turn it into steam. And so as they're getting closer, it's not just smoke, but steam rising above the trees. Until eventually, you see flames reaching the trees around the edge of the clearing. And then, like, the rumble again of, like, almost like the flames themselves are laughing. And you see that the flame elementals kind of start to swirl around the trees here, but they aren't, like, approaching any closer. And then you see him. And he, again, he looks like this. And he doesn't really seem like he cares about the flames much either. The rain either. The rain, like when it lands on him, you see it like psst, like sizzle away immediately.
So we just created an environmental effect that looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. You're just making him look cool.
Bree, you should have asked for his name.
I cast ambiance.
But yeah, so he moves up here and he kind of strolls confidently into the edge of the clearing. And now I realize I don't have a token ready. I gotta turn it into a token.
Alright, I got you.
No, it'll take like 2 seconds. And he shouts out. He will stop at the edge of the clearing, and he shouts out and says, actually, first he would nod to Bree because he recognizes Bree.
Wave at him.
Then he looks at the rest of you and he's like, so you were the ones then.
Hey.
I turn around and look at the dragon corpse behind me. Yeah?
You're the ones who did that. And he points at Helios' head.
That is also us. We've done a lot of things.
I look up like I don't know what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I've been curious to meet the ones who killed Zilks.
It was a pushover.
Hmm.
We actually kept him trapped for a while. He tried to possess me, but he wasn't good enough.
Yeah, it was kind of an L moment, but you can't spell Zilks without L. So, actually, yeah, he in that fight. Oh man, yeah, it was him and 2 Archfey, the Fey of the Western Mountains and the Fey of the Eastern something, the Plains, I believe. And they all tried to gangbang us, and it didn't work because we're goated with the sauce. I say that, but less stupid.
He looks.
Verbatim.
He's like looking at you, and you guys kind of sizing you up. It seems, and he's not flying at this point either. By the way, he's just on the ground. He's got his scimitar kind of hoisted on his back, and he seems pretty unconcerned about the situation. And
I offer him a marshmallow.
he declines.
Man.
21, damn.
Okay.
I offer him a marshmallow.
He takes the scissors.
A marshmallow.
The scissors, yes, the scimitar. That's the word. He takes the scimitar off of his shoulder now and points it. And he's like, I'll tell you what. I've got an obligation to fill. I've got to fight you guys, but if you give me the helm, I'd leave you alone.
20. Who?
That's not really a. That's not.
Did you if? First off,
did you hit your head?
Zilks, and it was easy. It's also kind of stuck on here, so.
Is it actually?
No.
Is it stuck? Okay.
He motions around.
Roll deception. No.
He motions around and he points to the just basically wall of fire elementals around him. You guys are looking at this and you're pretty sure there's at least 6 or 7 full strength fire elementals here. That's not a small amount. And sure, you have your guys.
How are they responding to the rain? Are they also immune, or are they ah?
They are sizzling a bit. They seem uncomfortable.
No, they're slowed.
Yeah, but they're not functionally affected when it comes to combat capabilities.
That's good to know for no apparent reason. All right.
You would also that you have your dudes in the trees around. They're going to be able to help make it so that it's a more fair fight. They're going to be able to take a lot of the heat, literally. This guy, he seems like he's got a bit of firepower on his side. No pun intended, once again.
Okay, you wrote this entire encounter. You just a list of fire puns, and you're how many can I?
Yeah. He's gonna toss you from the
Nice to meet you!
From the frying pan into the fire,
Simmer down, man!
That's what we say. Yeah, I say simmer down.
So, who sent you? I'm did you not hear the whole Zilks thing?
He's like, I'm not really, if you knew who sent me, you'd be more worried than you would have been about Zilks. Zilks is, I mean, the old guy was kind of a dumbass.
Well, we can agree on that. You were sent by Zilks's lover?
He's like,
right?
Very clever. Wow,
She's already dead?
I suppose she must have told you more than she told me then.
Hey, you know what, man? This would be so
Zilks
fucking
cheat on you?
funny. It would be so funny. I just kind of wish you were dead. L.
Do you want to use a wish on that?
I thought it would be. I was gonna mention, hey, you know what else I got out of those cards? But I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
Not here, no. We can take this guy. We took Zilks.
7 fire elementals.
Doesn't
I'll just say
Each
that
one of those is
water.
formidable.
I'll just say that if you fight him, your guys could probably take on maybe 4 or 5. You'd probably have to take on him plus 2 directly.
Okay, in that case, that's easy. We can do that. But there's a fiend here. So is she like what? Or he? I don't judge. Are they watching us right now? Are they invisible somewhere?
Helios has
We have
another...
a ping, right?
Yeah.
Can Helios ping? Yeah, and see if
Yeah.
it's like actually him or someone nearby.
Let's do it.
So you do another one of your pings just because you're thinking
Yeah.
about this.
How
and
visible is that? Is it like to like use it, or is it just kind of like in my brain? I just know.
You don't... Yeah, it's not really visible, actually. So only
Okay.
you know. And yeah, you sense one fiend right from where he's standing.
Maybe he's wearing jewelry that like makes. Oh no, I don't know.
Maybe
How
it's a
exact is
possessed
that,
sword.
Helios?
Interesting.
Could be the sword. That makes sense. Well, I'm gonna ask him that. I'm gonna say like, is is the ghost or is the demon or devil in the room with us?
Are they in your heart?
Yeah.
Because we have a cleric.
Are you here?
We have a whole bunch.
He's like... Can't reveal all my secrets. So I'll say...
is that the hill you want to die on?
He says,
I'll
I'll
right there.
say, he's like, you'll find out soon enough if you, like I said, if you hand me the helm, I would have little need of this petty squabble.
You could just sit down, like have a hot dog, like you guys don't even have to cook them. You just like eat them. And
He
they
kind of
just cook
hoists his
automatically.
sword arm and like gets ready. He's like, "Ugh, I guess we're doing it the hard way then.
All right, more hot dogs for us, I guess. Another pig. Wait, hold on. Can I eat hot dogs? That feels wrong. Anyway,
And yeah, we're going to in a moment roll initiative because he basically he's
Funny.
like if you're not gonna give it to me, well then I guess we're at an impasse.
you're gonna have to take it off my. Oh wait, hold on. Don't tell me that. He's got the scissors.
I actually gotta find.
Oops.
Yeah,
That's
he's
not
like
terrible.
what's
What are the
good-
chances on that one, man?
Approximately 1 in 20.
I rolled 3 18s in 4 rolls. And the roll before that, I think, was also an 18. Yeah, my Arcana was... I rolled 4 18s in a row. That's insane.
Well, you have not been doing well with
He does
initiative
not want to
recently.
fight, man.
Bruh.
Just take the hot dog, man. This could be over.
Oh yeah,
They
true.
work
But what
together.
about the elementals?
Hold on. Yeah, I gotta roll them in. Give me a
What
second.
kind of music should I put?
Okay.
Kind of music?
Are we gonna take a break before this combat? Because I gotta pee.
Yeah, actually, why don't we do that? Why don't we take a break now while I get this set up, and then we'll come back, and then we'll see how it goes.
Awesome.
Yep. We'll get back in a sec.
Understand.
Hello. We're back. Welcome back. So I was actually looking at the fire elemental stat block. They do actually take damage if they go through if enough water falls on them. It says for every gallon of water splashed on them, they take 1 damage.
Actually, this is like the shit I used to do in
But
class.
I don't know how you quantify.
Yeah, like Helios.
Like I literally did shit like this in class.
Yeah, I don't know how much you
it's been
quantify like hitting them though. You know.
Well, it depends on where they are, how fast they're moving. You actually get more wet if you run through rain.
Yeah, I know.
An inch of rainfall. Okay, here we go. I've got a definitive answer. According to the National Weather Service, torrential rain means at least 1/3 of an inch every hour.
Okay.
And an inch of rainfall, so 3 hours of torrential rain on a square foot of surface area, which is there are 9 square feet for 1 fire element. No, wait, shit. There's more than that.
They're 10 by
that's
10, but also
10 by 10, so
fire elemental description.
100 square feet. There's no way. That's a lie. There's no way.
No,
Oh, I guess-
volume is so
But they also
weird.
don't fill up that whole area.
Well,
Yeah.
They'd probably be half of that. So let's say 50
Or
square
50.
feet.
Okay, so an inch of rainfall yields 0.623 gallons per square foot. So 0.623 times 50 divided by 3. 10. So, what the fuck does that mean?
Units? What
So
units?
10
Yeah, what unit?
gallons.
So, inch of rainfall on a square foot of surface is 0.623. So that's 0.623 inches per square foot times 50
Okay.
square feet. So that's inches divided by 3, which is, that's the hour, because torrential rainfall is inches per hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what is
say
so?
average rainstorm is like an inch or two, like an average like good downpour is like an inch or 2 per hour.
We'll say an inch.
Yeah.
We'll say an inch
So-
per hour. So.
An inch?
Uh,
Oh
average
shit!
combat
Okay.
lasts 1 minute.
Yeah. So maybe they'll take 1 gallon of water. I mean, I don't actually know.
We'll say. The way I'll say it is, how about this? I think it's not gonna, because they also are like, they're moving around and they're also like, they're not like a solid body, right? They're flickering flame that can kind of, it's not, yeah, I don't know. What I'll say is that they're each going to start with a bit of damage. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys roll the damage. Bree can roll for one of them, and Duncan can roll for the other, since you guys are the ones who cast the spells. And we'll say that the amount of damage is... We'll say it's... Here. 3d10 plus 3. I just pulled a number out of my ass, so that seems like a reasonable amount.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's oof.
Yeah, we win!
Fire elemental, it explodes.
Oh god, that's so loud. Hold on, I'll trade the music.
Why are yours blue?
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
So one of them takes
You can
one
click
of
and
them has
drag
taken
numbers?
25 damage from the rain. The other one has taken 18. So yeah, so they are slightly hurt from the rain. Like him on the other hand, he's not hurt by it. So because he doesn't have like a physical body, right? He's not. So in any case. He has, again, there's another like 4 or 5 elementals. There's also probably what it is actually is though he has a few of these bigger ones, right? And then he has a bunch of smaller ones too. Your guys are basically going to handle all the little ones and a couple of the big ones. And it's leaving you to just deal with him and these 2 that are kind of like directly helping him. So, and he again kind of like hoisted his sword, pointed forward, and basically said, like, let's do this. Like he literally, and yeah, and he seems like even though he is, obviously very much just concerned with basically just either getting the helm or the fighting. He seems like, you know, at least he has some honor to him and stuff. Like he basically says like come on then, like, and he's like basically challenging you. Although he did say he does have tricks up his sleeve still. So
One. All right.
um,
Let's get him.
so Talvo, it's your turn first.
I guess you were gone when I said, but I did use my last dose of purple worm poison to
Okay.
dose 3 arrows before combat.
Okay. Yep.
And
definitely would have had time
Dunk
during
right
the
at the big guy.
conversation when it started to
there you go.
you know, When you started to realize that it was going south,
there
you
you
would
go.
have definitely been able to do that. So.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah, this one would be hidden because you're
It's
hidden.
flagged out.
This
Yeah.
one it would be with advantage though because you're hidden here. And a 21 is enough
Okay.
to hit. Absolutely. Okay, nice. So the sneak attack, piercing damage, and then the poison. You said it's purple worm poison, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Gotta look at that. I think that's a lot, right? It's like
I-
is it
Yeah,
like-
it's a DC 19 con save, taking 12d6 on a failed save.
12d6. And you said DC 19, so okay. We'll
Yeah.
roll that for him. So he will. Luckily, he's pretty good con. And he
Oh,
rolled
and I'm
like
gonna
shit.
put on
Oh my god. He fails the con save, and he takes the full 12d6 poison. He is not immune to poison. He does in the end have a physical body, so
How much? Sorry,
12d6.
you let 12 d6.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yep.
Oh
I mean,
my
yeah.
god.
Purple worm poison is it's brutal.
No joke.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Jesus.
So immediately just goes, "Phoom," and you see he looks over in the trees and sees where you are now, but you were tucked away. I didn't even make you roll because you had like an hour to prepare. Right? You obviously could have been well hidden. Now he knows that you're there, and he glares over there, and he actually motions and points and tells one of the elementals in his language, he's like, "Bajilwaj," and he's clearly telling this elemental to come like beat the shit out of you. As he glares, it kind of like you can tell that hurt him.
And then I'm gonna bonus action, like hide, scamper down my tree, and relocate to like I don't know, over here.
Okay.
And jump through the trees.
Sounds good. Okay. And that'll be your turn. Okay, nice. You hide up there. And now it'll be the elementals are in this one. This one hasn't been giving you orders, and he's just gonna go whoosh and just run in. Oh, actually, wait. We would have the ally action now, right? Yeah, because you do have your allies with you. So.
Oh.
And
Oh,
and it
yeah,
should
we
count
wanted
one.
to, we wanted to give somebody Fire Shield,
Okay.
but the cold
Maybe
version.
the bacon guy. No, I have +1. I'm resistant to fire damage with the hat, so.
I'm just gonna roll them in your.
I'm also
initiative.
resistant to fire damage.
Yeah, who isn't
So
resistant
Bree?
to fire damage?
Give Bree Fire Shield.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that way if he like shoots a fireball at you guys or something, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
it less likely for her to lose concentration from stuff like that. So.
Well, that's give that to Bree.
Okay, so Bree, all of a sudden, Mohi will cast, and it makes sense that you would have waited to do it once commenting against you, because I think it's only a minute for that, right? So it's like, you want to make sure you get maximum value, potentially. So, Mohi or Rockheal, one of them, like, just goes whoosh, and 10 minutes, and they would cast Fire Shield on you, Bree, and so you're engulfed in flames, but they're outward flames, that are protecting you. You're just, like, nice and cozy on the inside. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't affect you any other ways. You just have that as a bonus now. As a protective shield. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess it's the chill shield, right? So it's like a...
Yeah. Apparently they're still flames, it's just they're cold.
They're icy flames, yeah.
Blue
Yeah.
flames.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the
Um,
RuneScape loading menu.
So this one is going to fly over at you guys. And wrong sheet. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, I forgot they could do this. Oh, perfect. It's got 50 feet of movement, enough to get to Helios. And it charges at you, Helios. And then
Marshmallow?
it doesn't even stop there. As it rushes at you, it goes two like fists of fire come flying at you. And so it will
Bring it
try.
on.
It'll try to smack you. 1, 2.
I shield.
Okay, you shield. Let's go. Whoom. And as
That
a
goes
result,
up to 21, so it's a tie.
oh, then it would still hit you. So you don't have.
So I don't cast
Yeah,
shield.
you can take that back. That's fine. So,
God damn it.
yeah, tie is still a hit.
I use the marshmallow as a shield and just burns it to a crisp immediately.
I thought your AC was 18 now because you got the new
17.
armor. 17 plus 5 is 22.
I'm a dumbass. I cast shield. 2 math
Okay.
degrees. 2 math degrees, mind you. 7 plus 5. Okay. I cast shield. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, I hear a dog.
Oh my god, take my degrees back, please.
Hey, it's okay. We all do it.
That's funny shit. Okay.
In the heat of combat, you know,
Get it?
sometimes we forget. Unintended.
There's so many songs you can listen. Like right now, I'm listening to Suavemente because of the Ganon thing. But like heat of the moment, right? What's the Disco Fever? What's it called? The Disco Inferno. Yo, can we get a Momo cam in the video?
Sorry, say it again.
I mean, you turned off Momo cam.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, you're gonna chill in here for a bit. You're being too
Bring him up.
Alright, sorry about that.
I'm going on strike till we get Momo cam.
Okay, so he comes up here. He does manage to hit you. Oh, sorry, no, he doesn't manage to hit you because you shield.
Yes.
But then, you see it like a smile appear in the flames as it then moves onto your square. And you find yourself engulfed in flames. Here's a fun thing. Most enemies, normally, can't share a tile with you at the end of their turn. Fun fact, fire elementals can. They have a specific ability. The elemental can enter a hostile creature's space and stop there. The first time it enters a creature's space on a turn, that creature takes 1d10 fire damage.
Resistant to it, what does that do?
You take half, so you take 3.
Half it, I think.
And
Not bad.
you catch fire.
Oh.
Until someone takes an action to douse the fire, you take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of your turns.
Can I also douse myself?
Yes, you can.
Okay, but it's an action.
Could
Yes.
that be a thing that the rain does?
I would say, here's what I'll say, because there's no mechanical way to like do that normally, but I think it's fair to say that the rain should have a benefit with that. So here's what I'll say: is that instead of being an action, you can do it as a bonus action.
God, I have no bonus action slots for anything.
So yeah, so I think that's fair. So you still have to use some part of your turn on it, but it's a lot easier, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can use either an action or a bonus action. You can choose, right? It doesn't matter.
Wow, this is a short map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it is.
you take that 3 damage instead of the 6 because you're resistant from the helm, right? I think that's how you have that.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense. But you are on fire, so yeah, and it stops there. It's just chilling in your space.
It's like a nice hug.
Adau, your turn.
Yes.
Oh, I should make sure the stream can see everything.
I'm going to take a hunch that these guys are resistant to fire damage. Right?
You might be right.
They
I cast
are-
Fireball.
They are immune to fire. You would know,
Okay.
Yeah, I'd guess probably even him.
including him. Yeah, I would say that would be fairly common knowledge.
Considering he was wreathed in flame, yeah.
True, yeah, true.
Maybe, perhaps.
I would hope he's immune. Okay,
I have an
well,
idea.
I'm just gonna.
I have an idea.
What?
Or even
What's
am I
your-
taking a step back?
Huh?
I said if Bree doesn't mind taking a step back, I have an idea.
Oh, okay. Blank. I'd have to do like one of these.
If you don't mind not standing right there, perhaps.
You might not want to be right back. I was
Oh, you want me
feeling
to go? Oh, okay. So I'll go here instead. I like that more. And I'm gonna bonk him.
Okay.
And by bonk, I forget. I don't bonk anymore. I stab.
He's made of
Just
fire.
do
You're gonna
stab
go
him.
right through him and
Yeah.
hit me.
You just go.
I got him.
No. It didn't hit you. It's
Done
under
that
your AC.
before.
It's under your
Yeah.
AC. It misses
Dude,
you.
we did that with the what was it? The hugger things, the cloakers.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
actually did hit you.
Yeah.
That was
No,
fun.
in this case, luckily it's big enough around you that you can hit another part of it. Either way, yeah, you could go. Boom, and
So they
stab
are a
it.
little physical. Like you can, like, bump
Well, they have like
Is it 20 enough?
yeah, 20 is enough. Yeah, they don't have. They're not very hard to hit. So.
Can't just sit like five
Okay.
like.
And they have no immunity to acid or anything like that. So.
No need to ass.
True.
It's time for ass. All right. There you go. You you hit it, and it kind of hisses.
Understandable. That concentration. It's not. I don't think we're gonna need it. I'm not gonna do that. That's my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Bree, the big guy, points his sword at you. And he kind of like motions like 1v1 me, is what he's basically saying.
Careful.
What's his deal?
He looks like he enjoys a good
Okay.
fight. I mean, he took on the rhinos without the help of his fire things.
It's true. I stand directly in the path of Helios' attack and put my hands out like this. Okay.
You can. You can.
Yeah, I could.
You got a good. You got a
Yeah, I'll
good
show him how
wisdom,
hot I am.
roll.
I was gonna make 6 eagles, giant eagles.
Okay,
I
which
wonder
red
what-
color? Which red color did that?
Okay, so you want to make some eagles, you saying?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
As you start casting it, he says, "You really need the help of your servants. Fight me one-on-one." You still cast it?
I reconsider.
Okay, yeah. You
Oh,
kind of pause.
you should consider. Sorry, go ahead.
That's it. I think you should. Consider.
I
I am
like,
for you
go
to
ahead.
reconsider.
No, but you should consider
Okay.
that the weather is concentration.
Yeah, it would lessen the rain. That's true.
Yeah,
Like I haven't broken mine, and I don't plan to, but it would lessen the power.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, regardless, he seems like he's just challenging you because he wants to test your power.
then I do actually stand directly in the line of sight, the line of fire of Helios' attack. I use confusion on him.
On Helios.
Yeah.
Alright,
No,
good.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, got it. You actually, if you put it here, you could hit both him and the elemental.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Okay.
Would it be able to hit? Because it.
Oh, there's also
If-
concentration
oh, is it-
though, so that would still be lessening the rain. But again, it's still gonna be raining. It's just
Yeah, the rain's fine.
Okay.
It's not really doing anything now. So.
okay. Sounds good.
It takes time for it to revert anyway.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
it's not like a huge deal. So, okay. Yeah, okay, you can do that, absolutely. And so both of them will have to make a wisdom saving throw. Start with the elemental. They're not super wise. Yep.
No, they are not.
So they are confused. And
They're putting tomatoes in the fruit salad.
yeah,
Wait.
elemental, nice, yeah. And then he will try to succeed. Man, he is not getting very lucky. Wow. He also fails. So he also is going to be confused.
Do we know what him?
No, he never said his name.
John.
Okay.
Unmarked grave for him then.
So he's confused. What is it? Let's see. It's at the start of their turn that you have to roll a d10. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
I'm going to.
Is that all for
Ask.
Bree?
And then I I just I'm about to take this fucking hit from Helios. You better be ready.
I'm gonna ask.
I'm
Bree
not a
to
fucking
duck.
coward.
I'm gonna ask Bree to duck, fall prone, do anything.
Bree doesn't duck. Bree stands firmly on
Honestly?
his eyes.
Dude, actually going prone would be such a good idea. Because
Watch Bree get blinded, fail the save, and go to fucking hell.
Because you're not near anybody, so if they make a range attack at you, you get advantage. Or they have disadvantage.
True.
Yeah.
I'm the-
Okay. Helios, the Bree stands
be-
there and she's like, I'm gonna take this, and then Helios.
Okay, I'm not responsible for this.
Helios is like, oh fuck.
Does he take damage at the beginning of his turn from the fire? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take.
Well,
another...
yeah, I did. It's the beginning of the turn, so I take the damage, and then I can douse myself.
Oh, I thought I took it.
It's one.
You take 1 damage.
Okay, I was saying, I thought I took a 1 when he walked in, then 1 for started.
Oh, because I took 1 damage. Oof. I make like
Oof,
a
ouch,
Minecraft
owie.
voice, like. Oof.
Can I get a concentration check?
I don't think Helios is concentrating on anything, right?
No,
Nope.
he's not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not. I have no thoughts. Only prismatic spray, and oh god, oh fuck, Bree would not get out of the way.
So it's probably like you were expecting her to, so you're already like halfway casting it, and then because you're also getting swarmed by flame, you're inside of a flame cloud basically. So you're probably like can only kind of barely see Bree. You're like, oh, she's out of the way, right? Oh shit! You realize like halfway through, like, oh shit, she didn't move, but it's too late.
Yeah, there's not. Okay, yeah, we're just taking. Yep.
Okay.
All 4 of them get hit.
So each
Well,
creature must make
every creature.
Yeah, every
the
creature
cone.
in a 60-foot cone must make a dex saving throw. So, I guess, Bree, you want to go first?
Was it dex save?
Yeah, dex save.
Can I inspire Bree? Because this is not going to go well. No, that's my point.
Bree's
I
fine.
can inspire you. Okay, you know what? Take it. You sat there.
Okay, that's...
Bree might not be
Alright,
fine.
roll the d8, Helios.
You need the 18 to win, is that correct? Oof.
Oh, thank God.
2.
Okay.
It's a 2. Acid damage?
damage.
Okay. Roll the 10d6 acid damage. Oh, God.
Oh, we
God.
learned today.
That's a good roll, too.
Bree just goes... just covered in acid.
Acid
Okay.
rain.
The perfectly split, like, horizontally, or depth-wise down the middle, the back side of Bree is gone, and the front side is unscathed.
I stood pointed at it.
Yeah, so your whole
So,
back
ready
is...
for it.
Okay, let's see. Now we go for the Efreet. The Ifrit.
Strength training or something.
It does not have high dex, so it actually almost succeeded well.
Almost.
Roll your d8 on it. 3.
It's not cat time, go away.
Yes!
Lightning. Well, that's
Lightning damage.
That's good. It has
Nice.
nothing against lightning.
Yeah, the idea is we don't want to roll a 1. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled
So
it.
just like normal rules then.
Let's go.
Is it
Yeah.
buffed by the torrential rain?
No, it's
Yeah, it's covered in water.
no, it's
Ooh,
Covered in water.
it's
Call lightning would go crazy right now.
yeah.
Right.
It doesn't. It
I'm-
doesn't
I'm-
actually matter for normal lightning though. Here, as it goes, zzz, it does zap him. He's still not invisible wounded though, and he's taking a lot of damage.
Call Lightning's a
Um,
3rd level spell?
And
It's only Druid though.
now the other elemental, which is wait, actually, does confusion give disadvantage on this? I don't think so.
On saves?
No, it doesn't. It's just about their turn, right?
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
just take actions, yeah.
Okay, so then the fire elemental, the actual elemental, fails as well. So roll one more d8 here.
Oh wow, nothing about it re-rolling on damage, really.
That blue
Cold damage.
cold damage.
Cold
That's
damage.
nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that's good.
What about the one that's like right? Oh my God, we're going up.
Holy shit,
A lot of
Helios.
damage. That
Oh, wow.
elemental, this elemental hasn't even gone yet. It's already visibly wounded from that.
Nice. What about what about blue one?
Oh shit! Yeah, the blue one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do for that one too.
That's why I didn't move out of the way.
Yep.
Bree.
It succeeds.
That's
Damn,
great.
that's
So
fine.
roll
okay.
your d8. It still takes half of whatever, or I don't know what happens to the others. Oh, it's lightning.
It's
again.
just lightning again.
Lightning.
But you're inside of it, so you know. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, roll your
I'm
damage.
bothered by this, and so it doesn't think to make the save.
Roll the damage
Alright.
one more time, and then we'll.
47 incoming, right?
Well, it takes half of this.
Oh my
luckily.
god, they're all
All above average.
Jesus.
That's
Jesus
That's crazy.
Christ,
It's
they're
also
all-
visibly wounded
they're
from
all
this.
at least 2/3 of the full strength.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
This thing is also visibly wounded by this, by the way. So
Damn.
yeah, it's pretty
That
brutal.
was good. Okay.
Um.
I'm gonna
Okay.
douse myself after all that. Just to...
Yeah.
probably snap
wanna,
out
like,
of it first.
Yeah.
Uh,
How
I-
far out is up to you. Do you if you want to like just get out of him, or out of his like?
There you
'Cause
go.
you might take. You can just step
Sure.
back or
Can
take an
I stand right
opportunity
here?
attack.
Yep. You can like push through it.
Yeah. I'm
You're already on
might
fire,
as
so
well.
yeah, you can't be more on fire. Mhm.
You can't fire me. I quit.
Yeah. Alright, nice. And so Helios does this, blasts everyone, including Bree, a little bit.
Does this carry a lot of weight there?
Next up, this fire elemental, who may not get to go. So if you want to roll, was it D10, Britsha?
Oh, what?
A D10 to see what this elemental does, because it's confused.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we'll see if it gets to go. I think 4 is good for you. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So, 4, it literally does nothing.
Owned.
Fire elemental just literally sits there trying to like move, but it's just locked in place magically.
I guess roll another for the Ifrit.
Yep, and now it's the Ifrit's turn, so roll one for him as well.
Nice.
Wait. No, okay, I thought that was the one that lets him go normally. No, it's 9 or 10, right? Fuck! Okay, this
There's
one.
some random
The
direction.
creature uses its movement to move in a random direction. We'll say it's 1 is up, and then just clockwise from there.
Clockwise, yeah.
Doesn't
So what I have to do? Do I have to roll a d8?
Yeah, roll a d8 now. And it's 1 is up, and then clockwise around from there. So 7 would
So
be...
it goes northwest. Or no,
just
one click
west.
below that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would just be going west, all of its movement. Okay, he has 40 feet of movement when he's on the ground, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he literally just starts, he's just forced to run this way. He's just forced to literally run to the side, and he still can't do an action. So he still loses his turn, functionally. I will say, you hear him trying to, like, grunt and, like, yell out a command. But he's unable to. Although I think technically he can speak, but he's, yeah, not in the right frame of mind. Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess that's his turn. Yeah, he doesn't... Oh, they both need to make a roll, right? At the end of their turns? At the end of each of its turn, they can make a wisdom saving throw. Okay, cool. So let's do that for both of them, because we did them both at once. But yeah, let's do first for... Yeah, the elemental's still affected, and he... What's the DC? Is it 18?
Is that my spell save DC?
Yeah.
He has 18.
Oh, okay, so he breaks out of the confusion. Oh, that's so lucky for
Damn.
him. So he still loses
Cool,
that
we actually
turn.
do a fight without.
But after he
roll
runs to
them.
the side, he shakes off, and he's like, your magics can't control me forever. And
As
then-
he turns around to say that, I'm gonna shoot him with another fucking arrow.
Yeah, it's going straight into Talvo's
Your
turn,
magic ain't shit.
and flunk.
Do I still have advantage for being?
Oh, you know what? Let me roll a perception check for him, because he was looking for you now. So.
He did run to the other tree.
Well, he did
Oh,
push back
shit.
to me, though.
He actually saw you, so it's only normal.
He was
Okay,
looking
well.
right at you when he
You
started.
know what the funny thing is, though? A 17 is still a hit. God damn it. That's actually exactly his AC, so it just barely didn't matter. Oh, man.
Oh,
And now let's see his con save.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So that's already a lot of damage. Oh, God. His con save. Damn it, dude.
Ouch.
He's got a +7. He just sucks with his
I
rolls.
think he rolled a 10 last time, too.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh,
He was already
much.
visibly wounded. Wait, no, he wasn't. He wasn't visibly wounded before. Now he is very visibly wounded.
That is exactly average for that roll, by the way.
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is. There was a big swing in damage because he is pretty hurt now. And you can tell a little panicked.
And what am I gonna do with my bonus action? Anything funny? I just see bots launching Hatsune Miku Logic Paint 5. Okay.
What?
What? I didn't
Sorry.
understand any of that.
It's
Just someone that
I
does
wouldn't worry about it.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Actually,
Next in the turn order, Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, it popped up down here in the corner from Steam, so I guess I'll just hide again and then
Okay.
smooch my boots. I'll move. I'll go back to where I was.
okay.
I'll never expect it.
Sounds good. Alright. After that, it'll be your guys' allies. Which ally do you want to jump in to help with the main fray here?
Honestly, if you guys could like maybe call down some damage on that guy right next to you and just get him out of the turn order, that might be a good
Yeah.
idea. He's visibly wounded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we Biden blast him from like Rock Heel Biden blasts him.
Yeah,
Okay. That works.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Do you have Helios? Can you cast Biden Blast just so I see the text? You know, like it wouldn't be you doing it,
Yeah.
obviously, just but just so you can see it. Good. Okay, intelligence saving throw. Got it. And his DC is going to be a little lower. It'd be like 16 probably, but I'll say 16 DC for Rakiel to do this. But he will blast the Biden Blast at him, and these things are not very intelligent. Yeah. So it'll be. I'll let one of you roll it. Whoever wants to can roll the 7d6.
I'll do it because it's my spell.
Okay.
Oh,
It's pretty good. Oh my god, that's good.
That is
I am
wow.
rolling.
Holy
You
shit!
know what?
Yeah.
today.
He
That is
had-
crazy
He
damage.
had 34 HP, so the high roll secures the
Let's
kill.
go.
As this thing is, the funny thing is that like these, even though they don't have physical bodies, they don't have any immunity to
Brains?
psychic damage. Because they used to have like they still have sentience and intelligence. So even though they don't have a brain, a physical brain, they have intelligence, and so it just blasts.
That's only
Yeah.
7 less than max damage.
That's crazy, yeah. And so you see this thing go, "Wow," just like you hear like a screech of like a hissing fire as it just dies and then goes poof out of existence. Okay.
Man,
Good shit.
Rakiel's been hitting some W's
Yeah.
lately.
And at this point, it would be Adau. It would be,
Except
except at this point you hear Adau, a snickering laugh. And poofing into existence is an imp. And you
That
realize,
was the fiend.
yes, this was the fiend, and it was probably on his shoulder before, invisible, because they can be invisible for extended periods of time. And this
As
imp
we
goes
learned.
like, and you see it's holding a stone in its hand, and you've seen these types of stones before, and it throws it forward.
Is it perhaps a small orange glowing kind?
I use counter stone.
Not actually, no.
Wait. It's the bigger one. It's yes, okay.
As it throws it, it activates the magic to summon the thing linked to this crystal
Yep.
gem. And popping into existence here, you may actually be expecting... You've seen some of these before, and most of the time it's been elementals. But this one's different. It's not an elemental that pops out of the stone. This Pokeball, basically. Instead, the imp cackles and it says, "She's sending one of her best servants to you."
Oh hell yeah!
And all of a sudden there's a whoop as a creature phases into existence here. And you hear the like a s- and you hear like a slithering noise. But then you see a pair of swords stretching out. And then another pair of swords stretching out. And then another
Is that
pair of
greatest-
swords stretching out. As a 6-armed snake woman appears. Hold on, I gotta put it on this layer. A 6-armed snake-looking woman appears. Feel free to roll some Arcana checks to, or religion work,
Oh,
to see if
wow.
anyone knows what this is.
We're too enamored. Like what the fuck? Guys?
You see an incredibly attractive woman whose lower half happens to be snake. appears next to you.
None of you
Also,
have,
she's 6 times your size.
none of you have
Yeah.
any idea
Exactly,
what this is, but she is smiling, and each there's 3 of you around her. Each set of swords is pointed at a different one of you. So each of you has 2 swords pointing
That's
at
gotta
you.
be a lot of brain power. Like I can't even control like my own sword times. Like it's
And she will roll into initiative.
Bree's not even close to her.
That's fine, you know. She doesn't seem concerned with that.
why am I?
And she kind of like,
I just point
she
that.
says, well, suppose it's time to have some fun. And that is the imp's turn. Then the imp just goes up on this tree and is like, pulls a little thing of popcorn. Adau, it's your turn.
Why was he using a spoon and why was he slurping the popcorn?
You know, maybe he's got it. It's
I
soaking.
use animate objects to bring the popcorn to me.
It's soaking in a bath of butter.
I animate 24 popcorns.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
So,
You could animate like some popcorn seeds, like there were pebbles or whatever.
So yeah, this snake woman fiend is sitting here. Not that you've been sort of be able to know she's a fiend, but she is a fiend. You could probably actually tell because, like, literally when the portal opens up, that plops her down here. You probably smell like brimstone and sulfur, and you're like, okay.
Damn, girl, what kind of cologne is that?
Man,
Yeah.
Other than that, you guys don't
guess we
really
should have went
know.
with the other plan.
I would say, like, yeah, the highest roll to know anything about her was Bree with an 11. 11's still not much against knowing what this thing is. I would say Bree, the only thing is that you probably maybe saw a picture of a creature like this one time, and they were portrayed as, like, a general over other fiend forces, so you know that she's probably strong. That's about it. So...
This is unfortunate. Our other plan, you didn't hear it because you were away doing the break poetry, but our other plan was I was just going to walk up and start meleeing that guy because I had that blind sense thing to see if there was anything hidden.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
why I
fiend
did
or
the
whatever?
spray too, to try to hit a creature in the cone, but I guess
Yeah,
he moved.
he had
Yeah.
already had a turn by that point and move because
Smart.
he was second in turn order after.
Oh, okay. So I might not even caught him. Okay, well.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, but that's
So
why he
he's on
was in
10
the
feet.
turn order already, though. I didn't just do that, so he.
Well, I went very, very first. If I would have ran up, I would have seen him.
Yeah. Anyway, so, okay, so Adau, it's your turn. What are you gonna do here?
And we are flanking still.
She is in armor, like it looks like on the token, so you know she's probably gonna be somewhat hard to hit at least.
Yeah.
Again, again, these things normally serve as like lieutenants or generals in fiendish.
Imagine if she was slow and didn't get reactions.
Wait.
That'd be funny.
It is. So it'll take the rain like 30 minutes to go back to normal, right? If we
I think
both
so,
drop
yeah.
concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's already been a couple hours. That's probably enough. I'm gonna switch
doesn't
my
start-
concentration.
Yeah, it doesn't start reverting until the spell itself ends.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah, I know. So we have another,
yeah.
10 to 40 minutes or whatever, which
Yeah,
is
so-
longer than this combat will be.
60 rounds of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
you know.
So you're gonna do
Oh.
Sunbeam
Yes.
on him, on the Ifrit.
Does it look
Yeah,
like
well,
a
in a
rainbow?
line that will get both of them.
Does it
Oh.
look like a rainbow?
I forgot it's a line.
Yeah, do we get a
The
rainbow?
Sure.
That's actually such a
little-
sick visual. Is like
Right,
yeah.
this huge, like cataclysmic storm, and then just goes like a
beam of
laser
sun.
beam of sun.
Yeah.
Rainbow. That's
Yeah.
sick as hell.
It really is.
Alright, so they need to roll. And she has magic resistance. Hell yeah. So,
Range.
and she has a plus 10 on Constitution. Okay.
Oh, she's not blinded.
Okay.
I'll tell you that.
The Ifrit does not have anything special, and he fails. Rip.
Nice.
So he's blinded.
Yep.
And he takes 26 damage. He is already hurt. He's still alive, though. Okay. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I have any other bonus actions I could really do.
Mm-hmm.
That is all.
Okay. Sounds good.
Would someone else like to finish off that Ifrit so I can use my last poison arrow on the new big threat?
I would already just do that.
Yeah.
Ifrit clearly, he hasn't even. I don't even know what he's done so far.
He was confused. He couldn't really do
Yeah, he was
much.
confused already. He actually hasn't done anything yet.
He's not confused anymore, but he's blind now, I guess.
Yeah.
That's true. God
Maybe
damn it.
maybe just get that fire elemental out of here, and then we can just,
Actually, let me check if he's not immune. No, he has no immunity of blindness. Yeah. Okay. Bree, your turn, Bree.
Bree's annoyed that like he just told me like not summon anything, like take me one-on-one, and now something's been summoned, so that's kind of cringe.
There we go.
That's fair.
And so then I summoned my 6 eagles I wanted to before.
Okay, I
And he can't
like
even
it.
see.
The giant eagles.
giant
right?
eagle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have access to a giant eagle sheet?
does a storm affect eagles at all?
Yeah, do they get
They
stronger?
probably have a hard time flying.
Why would they get stronger, Bree?
I mean, maybe they,
Something like
maybe
a
they're special
Thunderbird or
eagles.
something.
You should summon like 6 mudkips.
Alright,
I was considering giant toads.
the eagles have been summoned, and they will be. I'll put them in your journal as well.
I have giant vultures, but not giant eagles.
Okay, there you go. Now you should have eagles in there.
I'd love to see what Bree's journal looks like compared to the rest of ours.
Yeah. Alright, so they don't get to go yet. They have their own turn coming up eventually. So, what do you do in the meanwhile?
Also, is that where you're going to summon them?
Yeah, can I move them?
Yeah, sure. Put them where you want.
Imps pissed me off, so I'm gonna put flavor around the imp.
Okay, the imp's
Oh,
like,
okay.
it drops its popcorn.
Okay, I was gonna fuck with him too. on
Wow,
that
can you
turn,
use it?
so-
Is it using an item interaction as a reaction? That seems a little crazy.
Okay. Ah, yeah. And do you move at all? I will tell you, you're technically within her range because her tail can be used to whip out at people, and it has a 10-foot reach.
Oh, so I can't. If I moved out, then she'd have an attack of opportunity then.
True.
Okay.
But
I just
you don't know
gotta-
how many times. You don't know how many times she can attack. You might get attacked one way or the other. Better just take one now and not take one later. Because
I'll just stand
it's
over
gonna
here.
be big attack the caster
Okay.
powers probably.
You come in there?
And
Sounds
then,
good.
yeah, and I have. I'd like to make a totem.
Okay. Nice. Here, I have
the
You can hit.
the best
Oh.
spirit.
Yeah, there you go. That's the right range.
Yeah,
'cause-
that's perfect.
Exactly. Alright, so you buff everyone, including the enemy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you buff up all your allies, so you all get, what is it, like 19 temp HP now? Or 20?
Yeah.
Well, now we're
19.
50, so
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
20.
20 temp HP. Nice even number, too, so.
Oh, yeah,
Talvo's sitting soaking wet in his tree like, this is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
I'm by the fire, like surrounded by birds
Okay.
and snakes.
Yeah, I've been sitting in this tree in like a rainstorm for like an hour and a half.
Yeah. So the,
soaking wet.
Yeah, the Eagles have more HP as well. Probably won't matter. We'll see if it does so. Okay. Is that it for Bree there?
So yeah, add
Yeah,
that
so-
to my summon, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that in a second.
Yeah, that's it then.
All right, Helios, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, damn, what the fuck happened here in the past 6 seconds? And then I'm gonna change my course of action, and I'm just gonna bind blast the guy. At 5th level.
Okay. You bite and blast his ass. He will barely fail. Wow, damn it.
Good. Okay.
Rip.
So
Oh.
it's 8d6. for
Yeah.
one up.
I mean Elbozo.
Oh my god, he had exactly 26 HP! Jesus Christ, if he had rolled one higher, he would have lived at least one more turn. But instead, and as he sees you preparing to do this, he knows he can't really take a big blast.
He doesn't see shit, he's blind.
That's true. You're right. Okay, yeah. So he actually. So it's even more embarrassing. 'Cause I was gonna say he's gonna like. I was gonna say he was gonna like beg for mercy at the last second, but instead he's like I'm invincible. He doesn't even know.
The marshmallow.
Yeah, and he just falls over dead, and his body starts fading into like dust. He starts disintegrating.
Whoops. Okay.
Rest in piss.
And then I'll just stand here. I am moving.
Okay.
As we say in the biz, elbows.
Alright. At this point, it is going to be this elemental sword. It's still confused. Oh god. Okay, so roll a. Or wait, it's confusion. That's concentration, though, right?
Yes.
So it's no longer, right, Britsha?
What?
The elemental's no longer confused, right? Because you dropped concentration on that because you had to do it for the eagles.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so
Okay. No, you're good. So he will be able to go. First, he's going to look around for TSM. He does not see TSM. So instead, he's just going to come over here and attack the eagle. He's going to attack one of the eagles, and he's just going to smack it. I think those are both hits, right?
Yeah, they are.
I would
Okay,
think
It's
so.
15.
And let me add their HP for this one at least, because it's 4d10, so he's gonna have 8 extra from that, plus the temp HP. So it would be okay. So it would be 34 starting with, but he actually has 54 out of 34 max. Okay, got it. These are both gonna hit though, meaning it will take a good bit of that extra temp HP. Yeah, it's actually out of the temp HP already now. But, hey, it's not even like that hurt. So this eagle is able to tank a hit because of your buffs and shit. And the eagle's like not even concerned.
It gives a thumbs up.
Yeah,
That's
you get a
what I've heard,
claw.
so it kind of like just gives like a.
Exactly, yeah. And that's all that the fire elemental does, because it can't move any further. Next up, though, is the snake lady. And the snake lady again takes each of her 6 arms holding a sword and points them out. And then
I'm in danger.
And then she looks at you, Bree, and she's like, your eagles are gonna be a little annoying, so you brought this on yourself. And she just, like, lunges at Bree with all of her weapons.
General Kenobi.
First, what she's... the first thing she does is she whips out her tail to try and grapple you.
It is like the XCOM sexy snake ladies.
Yeah. So, the tail will come flying out at you. And it will be an 11. Lovely. Jesus Christ. Okay. The tail misses. Yeah. She shrugs, and she's like, okay, I guess we'll have to do it the normal way then. And she's just going to go and just start slicing and dicing. So 6 attacks coming in at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, what the fuck?
What do you mean 7?
Oh, sorry. Did I see? Yeah, 6. It should be 6.
Yes,
Regardless,
Sorry.
that's a
it's
lot of
secret
attacks.
seventh sword
disregard
that we'll
the
use for
17.
later.
So it's
Yeah,
what
the
is your
7th
AC?
sword.
What's your AC, Britsha?
It's 19.
Okay. So 4 hits them. Aye. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
But he has fire shield, so she takes cold damage for all those.
Shit, you're right. You're right. She
Bait it.
will take cold for each. Oh god, you're right. What is it?
Great, you just made it so that she's not going to hit Bree
2d8.
anymore during the.
2d8.
cold damage.
Yeah.
Whenever it hits you with a melee attack. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, it'll be 2d8 damage. So you can just roll all at once. So 8d8 damage. Cold damage.
Imagine she eats 64 damage.
Watch it.
Was it
50
8,
something.
8d8, sorry?
Yeah. Yeah. Feel free to roll that.
It could be a
That'll be the
47.
first thing we resolve here. Okay. And she takes 15 because she is actually resistant to cold. Yeah, actually, there's quite a few fiends who are both resistant to fire and cold.
Cold-blooded.
Well, it's because it's more because they are like fire.
They're so they're so fiery that like
yeah, exactly. So she only takes half of them, but still, she takes a bit. So you take all that damage, Bree, but I also need 4 concentration checks from you. 4 separate checks. They're all DC 10, so they're all easy. But you can.
What is he concentrating on right now?
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
Yeah. Alright, there's 1 save.
Oh, duh. I was thinking.
2
For a
saves.
second, I thought it was Helios.
Oh, barely, but you got it. Okay. The Eagles stay. The Eagles stay. Nice. And she kind of like scowls, like, huh, no fun. Alright. Talvo, it's your turn.
Well, she's getting the last one.
Yep.
Clink.
Oh!
She dies instantly.
Okay. That's pretty insane. Oh.
Except, oh yeah.
No,
that is,
that's a crit poison. What the fuck does that do?
nah, poison damage isn't doubled, but everything
Okay.
else is.
Okay, I thought it was. I was like,
Yeah,
crits
right.
don't even
That'd be
count.
24d6. Would be insane.
Oh.
That's so 52, 15, so 67 damage. And without the poison. Oh, and then the poison as well.
If she fails,
Jesus.
but even if she saves, it's half damage still, right? It's not.
Yeah. So guaranteed 67 damage.
Okay.
Am I
I feel
stupid?
like
No, it's
I feel like this is
66.
this is only like my 3rd crit of the whole campaign. I feel like
Absolutely.
this never happens.
Absolutely
I don't think I've
brutal
ever crit a hit
damage
though.
with the sneak attack. 51 from the sneak part alone, and then 15 from the normal. And then I gotta tell you, as the bolt sinks into her, she looks down in it, looks up at the trees they are, gives you a smile. Because she's immune to poison damage.
Bruh.
Okay, fair.
She is a snake lady. So,
What would it have been?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
either way,
Instead
you
of 24
still
or
did
something.
hit her with a massive hit just from the bolt, so you can't be really mad about that. Yep, that's actually her one immunity. She's not even immune to fire. Well, spoilers. She's resistant to fire, but yeah. Funnily enough, her one immunity is poison. So, yeah,
And
would have
then,
been a lot.
you know what I'm gonna do actually? Now that I've gotten her attention,
Mhm.
I'm gonna bonus it. I'm gonna run right up in there. I'm gonna get up there with my buddy Helios.
Okay, running up, bold.
Marshmallow?
Or actually, wait, is there a way I can get there without? Fuck it. I'll take the opportunity attack off that fire elemental. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
Let him try.
he will try.
Just run through
He
him.
misses. You're so fast and he's like, oh shit! Like he doesn't zoom by him. Yeah.
Like, you know when you do that thing with a candle where you go with your
Yeah.
hand?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, that guy probably didn't. Even, he didn't know where I was
Exactly,
to
yeah.
begin with. Well, I didn't.
Or where you were going.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. So, as to ally action, who do you guys want to help in?
The
help
hell
out
was
this
this
time?
battle map?
Can we debuff the snake lady somehow?
Yeah, I think we just
The rats could try to make her lose her turn.
could do that. Or we could have Mohi fight and blast. Just switch between the spellcasters because you gave us 2 of them.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. I could not care less.
What's Riley's thing? Oh, actually, you know, well, no, I know we have. Look, man, we should
What?
look at it. We could fail him, and everybody will have disadvantage except for Feor. Attacks against any other will be a disadvantage until the next round's ally action begins. That seems really good for 6 attacks per round, actually.
Well, 7 was the
Yeah.
12 plus the 6 swords.
Yeah. So I think we should Feor.
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah. And the benefit of that is, like, because the rats make her lose her turn entirely, but the thing is that they have a check, whereas Feor's is just, like, she can't avoid it, because he's, like, so in her face. So, is the idea.
I
Okay.
guess what I'm thinking, I could, like, have panached her, but doing the same thing and lasted longer, but
Yeah.
I think it's a good use.
Yeah. Well, either way, so... Okay, so Feor, that works, yeah. You could have... You're like, hey, Feor, take her attention. He runs in and just goes like... Just like takes some swings at her. And she has to focus on him, mainly. Cool. It is the Imp's turn. Actually, what is the dex?
The Imps and the Eagles are tied.
Yeah, what is the dex
Yeah.
of a giant eagle, Britsha?
It is 17.
It's... Okay, it's also 17 for the Imp. Oh, fuck!
So I think they should just both roll D20.
No, the way I've
Wins
always
wins.
done it, I hate to say it, but the way I've always done it is that players win ties, so the Eagles go first.
Well, the thing too is like this is their first turn, so I think like they
Yeah.
popped into existence. They've waited the full. I think that's
yeah,
fair.
yeah. No, I always let players win the ties like that. So, all right, so the giant eagles get to go. I feel like this imp is not long for this world.
I have multi-attack, so... So should I roll
Do
3
we
and
unmute
3
him?
then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I...
And everyone's
I don't know.
and everyone's flanking.
Oh.
Should I just do like 2 at a time in case it
Yeah.
kills him straight away?
Yeah, that works. Oh, that's a miss.
So I got that. Oh, damn.
And that's a hit. That's a miss. That's it.
Well,
Okay, I
should
might
we
roll
do
the damage
damage?
from those two.
Yeah.
The 22 and the crit. Okay, he would have lived. So he lived through that one. So yeah, you needed the other one anyways. And then he's completely dead. So yeah, the first one put him as a wounded the imp, and he's like, no, no, ah! And he's just like clawed in half by the second crit.
So I guess we'll say that was those two, right?
Well, they have multi attacks.
Yeah,
That was just
this
one.
guy.
Or no,
This
two of
man.
them though. Yeah, you're right. Because two of them have 2 attacks each. So yeah. So 2 of them here, and then you have this one, and the other 2 are already flanking. So
I think you should move this one here and then this one here.
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. If you do that there, they can. They're flanking as well. So now you have 8 attacks more, all flanking.
Nice. I'll throw them all at her then.
This is the easiest
Okay.
game of all time.
And feel free.
It's supposed to be
Feel
hard.
free to roll.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Plus twos, plus
Focus
twos, plus
soon.
twos.
All
Don't pick
plus
out
2.
plus twos.
They have all of +2. Even with that, only 2 are hits. Except, here's the thing. Technically, the way that like we do shared turns for enemies, or for allies or enemies, technically they each have their own turn. We just use them all at once because it's easier. right?
So they don't. Okay, so only one of them gets the flanking.
No, they all get the flanking. That's fine. It's just that. Here's the thing. This type of fiend, the Merilith, they are very interesting. They're a unique thing in that they actually get more than one reaction per round. They get as many reactions as there are turns. It's a sick
wow.
ability. And what that means
Yeah.
is that technically
Better legendary actions.
she can add she can do a reaction in this case a parry for each of the eagles, because each of them has their own turn. We're just doing them all like at once, right?
Yeah.
In other words, she can do this, adding 5 to her AC for every single one of these eagles. It literally is like she only needs it for 2 anyways, but it's basically like shing, 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 with different arms blocking the eagles as they're coming in. She blocks every single one of the eagles'
Is that
attacks.
stacking or is that like
I would like to-
all around?
No, it's
I
just
want
one.
to
See how
point
much-
back.
Okay.
I want to point back in the timeline and talk about how cool it would be if she was slow. Remember when I said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would actually be pretty impactful. Yeah, no. As far as I know, there's no other
we
creature.
floored the rest of this combat. It's
As far
fun.
as far as I know, there's no other creatures that have more than one reaction by default. So, maybe there's 1 or 2
Yeah.
others, but it's a really unique ability. I always like these things because they literally have a reaction for every single turn. In this case, a parry, which is equivalently like the shield spell. It just can only be for melee attacks, right? But yeah. So she blocks every single one of the eagles and looks like a badass. And then she kind of smiles at Bree and says, "Now you see what you're dealing with."
She's super everything,
Anyways,
including the rat stack.
it's Adau's turn now.
I was gonna sunbeam. I guess I'll slow.
Sunbeam us all.
Alright.
you.
I guess, and I'll include the fire up.
Okay, so instead you're like, "Oh shit, we gotta get rid of that." Yeah, she's very super reactive. Like, alright, so you're gonna try to get rid of that so that she can't use any reactions, which would, stop that ability from working.
Yes.
Oops.
So, it's a wisdom saving throw, of course. She does have, again, magic resistance, because all higher sort of fiends do. Wisdom is decent for her. And she is not slowed. Yeah, she is not slowed. And the fire elemental probably will be. Oh, shit!
Or not.
Damn, okay. Well, sometimes the rolls go your favor.
Yeah. Sometimes we get 3 40+ damage rolls in a row.
Yeah,
Sometimes we get
that's
2
true, yeah.
20s.
And the crit from Talvo hurt her a lot. But, yeah, she resists, and even the fire elemental is bolstered by her strength. And it's like, okay.
Quick.
Oh, guys.
The fire elementals weren't like summoned by the Jinn, were they?
Some of them were, I think.
They weren't summoned in the traditional sense. They were just like allies of it, basically. If that makes sense. Yeah. They weren't summoned in the sense of like they were compelled by it. They were just like literally like subservient allies of his, like his soldiers. So, which is why they're still fighting now, is because they basically want to avenge him now. So, Bree.
If I'd asked earlier, would the answer have been different?
No, that's how it's always been. I mean, yeah. That's why, like, when Bree went up and saw, like, he's basically commander of them. So, yeah. Bree, it's your turn. You saw her just block every single eagle attack, and so you're realizing maybe the normal plan of the swarm, well, it could still get through, but it's not going to be quite as effective as it was in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, again, 2 of them would have hit except for her parries, so. But unfortunately, since she's not slow, she has more parries, to come.
Can you just try and confuse her?
Yeah, I was thinking to try.
Okay.
I just have to let go of the eagles, but I guess they're not gonna do anything now.
Well, here's the thing: is if you can confuse her, and one of the things that can happen is she has to walk in a direction. So if she rolls that, look at all the reactions she gets.
Yeah. Yeah, technically, since it's her moving instead of being moved, like, you get all the reaction attacks. Yeah.
Alright. I let go of my eagles, and I go for confusion then.
Yeah. This is actually, by the way, this is one of the reasons that I thought it'd be fun to have one of these fight you guys, because I knew that it would kind of neuter the abilities of the whole
This is a very
swarm.
fun fight.
Yeah, like, it's very unique, right? Because it's, it kind of counters Bree's normal stick. So,
Would I know if a creature that has magic resistance is immune to being charmed?
You would know that in general that's not always the case. Like, she might also be immune to being charmed, but it wouldn't be because of that. So,
Well, I guess does it depend on the source of the charm as well?
Not really. Generally, if you can be susceptible to one charm, you're going to be susceptible to all of them. So, you have no idea Helios, if she is, like, magic resistance just means that she would have advantage on any spell saving throw, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know if she has any. It doesn't necessarily mean she has any additional immunity to charm. So, okay, so confusion.
Will she be confused?
Well, so yeah, we got to see wisdom saving throw. She is, of course, again, still magic resistant, so still advantage here, but... Oh, okay. I was going to say, eventually she might fail. But she doesn't now. She resists the confusion, and she chuckles and she says, "I'm not going to go down so easily." And then she like points 2 of her swords around. She's got 6. She points 2 of her swords around, and she kind of chuckles. She's like, "Oh, where'd your friends go? I was so looking forward to shredding them all into chicken nuggets."
Too bad you have to.
Very real.
Alright. In any case, is that all Bree does? Bree could like move or someone else.
Bree's sweating.
Okay.
We are standing next to the
Explain
fire.
Yeah.
I would like to reiterate. None of us have been hit yet. Really.
Except
Well,
for Bree by
Bree's been
Helios.
Well, and then Bree,
Oh,
and then
shit,
4
sorry,
Not even by a
swords.
stray.
Okay, wait, I did not see Bree's reduced health bar because it's green on a blue background on a green berry background.
Yeah, yeah.
It was I was
So,
zoomed out. It was very hard to
Bree
see.
got
but
shredded by the Merilith a bit too, right? But
Yeah, but Bree has 69 health, so she actually
Yeah,
can't be
that's true.
damaged again.
yeah. So, Helios, it's your turn now.
Okay. I'm reading the text of this and I'm confused by something.
Yeah, what's up?
So this is the spell I picked up.
Uh-huh.
But the line, if you or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it,
Yes.
it has advantage on the saving
It
throw.
has, yeah, but she already has advantage, so that wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Like, yeah, basically that means, like, if you or an ally are fighting it.
Okay, that makes zero logic sense to me, but we'll run with it.
Well, the idea is that
we'll figure out
if an ally of yours is fighting it, it's going to realize you're trying to trick it for,
Okay.
for bad
That
reasons
makes
for
sense.
it.
Okay. Also gonna your mother it, and because I'm level 15, Bardic Inspiration is now the 12th.
Ooh, sheesh.
Right.
Okay.
So
It's crazy, actually. So you're going to try to charm her. I'm gonna try to dominate monster. She
it's awesome
has
music the entire time. I gotta say,
Be
these
for
are
real.
really fun.
she has advantage on the wisdom saving throw, and oh, that's so crazy because it was about 50-50
bruh.
with the D12. But yeah, unfortunately, you just don't your mother her enough. You say your mother, and she's like, I only had 2 fathers. And your mother barely doesn't work. Well, by a couple doesn't work on her, so she succeeds, and she is getting lucky because she's more likely than not to succeed on most of these, but you've hit her with enough where eventually your luck's gotta run out. So,
Yeah.
but not yet.
Cool.
That's
Interesting.
interesting.
Dance in fear. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
I wave at the fire guy. Okay.
Yeah, she actually. You can tell that the elemental is now treating her as its superior because it looks at her and she says, "Don't hit the woman. She's her fire will harm you. Hit this one instead." And she points at you, Helios, with one of the swords. And so the fire elemental goes, "Rrr," and he comes over here, and he's gonna try to smack you, Helios.
We've done this before. Bring it on.
Except, okay, well,
I can do math this time.
yeah, actually, he'd come up here and flank you, and then he's gonna hit you. That's a miss. That's a miss. Oh, actually, wait, 16 plus 2, because he's flanking.
Unless I shield.
Okay, so you shield, blocking the damage incoming. Cool. And then it's going to do what it did before and move into your space, lighting you on fire anyways.
Yeah. Oof.
And then it's going to do the same
Why
for
not
Talvo as
move
well.
Here, yeah.
So it's
Yep.
going to light both of you on fire. When it does so, you immediately both take a D10. I'll roll a different one for each of you. So here's Helios, here's Talvo.
Oh,
It's half for you,
Okay.
Helios, remember?
not bad.
So,
Right. Half a 7, 4, 3.
and then where did it start? It started here, right? So it's only gone like 10, and then it moved down another 10. We'll say it's gone 20 feet.
Do I do 4 or 3?
3. You round down.
The 3.
You round down.
Always.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
damage, it's always down, except for very rare circumstances when it's specified.
I'll take
otherwise.
4. I haven't been hit.
Yeah, I think the default for the entire system is truncating.
Basically,
Also-
yeah.
Also, you do have your temp HP, right, Helios?
Oh, fuck me. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you have 20
Right.
temp
Um,
HP.
Yeah, so you're
Okay,
both on
well.
fire now. And then it has another 30 feet of movement. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it can't quite reach to get on Adau.
Okay.
Yeah, but me and
Can't it go
Helios both
diagonally from
me
here
and
to here?
Helios both get an opportunity attack now.
Well, I get actually. You know what? You're right. It can. Yeah, you're right. You both get opportunity attacks, though. True. So it could just die from that because
I beat metal. No.
17's a hit, and you do get sneak attack. So okay, it's just dead. Never mind.
So
it
before he
starts
does that,
to go-
Can I just vicious mockery it?
No, you can't use a spell for an opportunity attack. That's to be a
Damn,
weapon,
okay.
unless you have a special thing. Okay, yeah.
Actually, did Helios kill it first?
Helios didn't kill it, so you still would have needed to do your.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But Helios injures it, and then it
I
goes.
try to make fun of it, does nothing, and then you kill it. It's like, that
Talvo
was sad.
you both just
Sad
stab
it.
it with your rapiers.
I mean, actually, do I get sneak attack? Because I used it when I attacked before I moved in.
Yeah, you do.
I only get
It's-
once per turn.
It's once per
Okay.
turn, but it doesn't have to be your turn, right? So it's like once on your
Oh,
turn.
it's
and then
okay. Yeah,
once
per
on
turn, not
its
per
turn.
round.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have the terms flipped around.
No, yeah. So it's that's why it's good actually, because it can be really useful for that. That's why, putting yourself into combat can be good because you might get 2 chances instead of 1 in a round. So, and yeah, you do this time as it just withers and just hisses out of existence and dissipates. The elemental's gone, and she looks around at you because now it's just you versus or her versus you 4. There's a couple of the other elementals still fighting the rest of your dudes, right? So they can't run into
Spore and Feyor.
Yeah, Feyor is distracting her. That's true. I forgot about that. And she looks around at you guys and she's like, She's like, who to choose?
Blender mode.
Who to choose?
Oh, me. Ooh, hit me.
And she's
Did
like,
you get Bree again?
she's like, no, you know what? I think it's better to get rid of the nuisance. And she turns to Feyor, who isn't represented here because he's not actually, again, like in the comment officially. But the thing is, you could always, based on the actions you do, you risk putting your dudes into combat. And she turns to him and just first she whips out her tail, and we'll roll. Feyor's not nearly as strong as you guys. He's got maybe 50 HP. We'll say an AC of 18. And we're gonna
Does he have
see.
10?
I guess he had to run in from like the trees, so I'm gonna say no because that was before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't even have the 10 HP, and she's gonna go for him. So first off, and she doesn't have disadvantage on him because he's the one targeting her, right? She hits him with the tail, does 15 damage, and then beyond that, he is grappled.
Oh boy.
And the thing with grapples is she now has advantage on attacks against him. And even though he has, we'll say he has an AC of 20. Like he's got like plate armor +2 probably, or something crazy like that, right? Still, she gets multiple hits here. And Feyor goes down. Feyor goes down. She spends her whole turn doing this. But
This
she
is
just
so
like
cinematic.
yeah, she
can
just
only
wraps her
watch.
tail around him, and just the blaze just goes shoo, 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 shoo. And he just goes
A dream.
and then she just releases him. His body falls limply to the ground.
I gotta say, the salsa music does not work as well when we're on the downswing.
And she looks at you all and says, "Well, who's next?"
Me.
And it's Talvo's turn, and Feyor is
Big stick
he
leg.
is at the very least bleeding out, if not already dead from that. Of course, you have magics, but to revive, but he's down, and you hear Rockheel, who Feyor's lifelong companion, scream out like Feyor.
I'm gonna panache.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I guess I'll taunt her with something along that like. I gotta make a comment as like that big hit I hit her with.
Nice legs today. Oh wait.
Why are you running from me? Are you scared?
Why are you running?
Yeah, why are you running?
Wait,
I
are you don't want to attack me? You're just like gonna hit that guy?
she
Are
kind
you gonna like let me shoot you in the back and not even acknowledge me?
Again. Yeah.
she scowls and she looks at you. And
So my
you clearly got
persuasion against
attention.
her insight.
Mm-hmm. She's not terrible.
If it
insight.
comes down to
Oh,
it,
yeah.
I don't
wow.
know.
She actually rolled
Wow.
not 22, but it's not enough. So she like is like, you could tell that it's one of those things where she knows you're trying to get under her skin. She knows it, but she still can't let it go. Like her pride is still too strong in the end.
Here, I was reading. Here's the cool thing about panache
Mm-hmm.
is that, and it can't make opportunity attacks against targets other than me.
Oh,
Yeah, but
God,
that wasn't the reaction, was it?
well, but
Oh fuck! Yeah, reaction and opportunity are two different things.
yeah, I mean, an opportunity attack is a type of reaction, but
but that doesn't mean y'all can scatter.
it does still help out potentially. Yeah. It means people can move, and she can, because like basically before she would have been able to do opportunity attacks against every single person, but now she can't do any except Talvo, right? Yeah, so it does actually. Yeah, it does help though, and beyond the normal thing of that she has to basically target you, or else she'll have disadvantage. And yeah, again, it's like she knows she did really well with her roll, but she's like she knows, but she just can't let it go. The comment gets under her skin.
And it dissipates when we're 60 feet apart. So,
Mhm.
or more than 60, right? More than,
Yeah, so you can.
so I'm
beat
gonna
up the
bonus
Druid.
action dash. I'm gonna move to exactly. I'm gonna take the opportunity, obviously, but 60 feet away from. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna go 30 feet. I don't need the
Okay.
60 feet.
All right, so yeah, you will take the attack from her then.
Run
Yep.
me over.
Okay, she will. Well, she's gonna go for a tail attack, which might change things. Let's see. That's a miss, right? I don't remember what your AC is.
It's 20.
Okay, hold on then. Wait, she does actually hit you then.
Hey, no, that makes you right.
You
Connor.
take
Never mind.
19 damage, and beyond that, this is one of those attacks where it automatically grapples you. So unfortunately, you try to run, but you're held right here because it's 10-foot range. You're held by her tail,
That's fine, actually.
and you're restrained.
Yeah. But then that's the rest of my team go to town on them.
That is true,
Exactly.
yeah. And she's looking at you like she's got a smile now.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna half. What am I doing? I'm gonna half that damage.
Yeah,
With
that's
my
true. You have a
reaction.
for that. Mm-hmm. All right,
So that's 8. No,
9. Yeah.
9.
Yeah. All right. It is your guys' ally action here.
So I do have a quick question that may impact things
Mm-hmm.
about a new thing I have. So this infectious inspiration. When a creature adds one of your bardic inspiration dice to its a check, attack roll, saving throw, and the roll succeeds, you can use your reaction to encourage a different creature. So you also get a die. So
that-
if you inspire an enemy to like lose to lose the roll, does that count, or does it have to be
No,
like
because
an
it
ally?
specifically says when it adds it. So yeah.
Yeah, so subtracting doesn't count.
Yeah, so it has to be to an ally, a beneficial
Never mind.
one. Yeah.
Sorry, Talvo.
No, you're good.
It's
That's
fine.
fair. But yeah,
But now I know how to
so
use it.
yeah. All right. So yeah, all right. What ally do you want to help?
Oh wait, did I do anything with my bonus action?
I don't think
Probably
you
not.
did, yeah.
I don't think there's anything I can do, honestly. I think all I have is the.
Yeah, when you're restrained, it's kind of hard. Like you're basically.
Wait! No, I can. I disengage before I run away from her.
Oh fuck, that's true. You could just.
How do we
disengage.
forget about this?
Yeah. So actually, yeah, you could have just disengaged. Shit. Okay. Yeah. No, you're good then.
How much damage did I take? 9, so I'm back up to
yeah, 9
111.
back. Yeah. So, yeah, I totally, forgot about that. Because, yeah, you were going to
So it's
dash,
like
but then you
separate.
decided you weren't going to, so you could just use it to disengage. Mhm.
Yes! Oh, this fucking video. This game's so easy.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, you do actually run away. Alright. it's gonna be a Adau. Or no, ally action, then Adau. Sorry. So
Yeah.
We haste Talvo
I
or
actually,
me.
I feel like honestly, we should say that maybe because Feyor goes down, like Rockheal casts a spell at her, and you can't like stop.
I think
it.
that's fair. I think
You know
that's
what?
fair.
That's cool.
At her,
Yeah.
I didn't know Feyor was a woman.
No, like he casts it at her for hitting down Feyor.
Oh, yeah, no,
Let's
yeah.
do it. I
Okay.
know.
So he'll, we'll say he casts like, what would he
I
cast?
figured he would save Feyor over harming her.
I don't know.
Right, the rage of like. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have any like magic
emotional
or
man.
healing spells, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a sorcerer.
Well, I mean, but we go even further. We could say like he just kind of like loses concentration completely and like just runs like,
Yeah.
you know, like tries to like.
But I think it still
hold
makes
the
sense that
body
he
or
would
whatever.
try to blast her with something. Maybe the old body
Yeah.
blast. Like basically,
Yeah.
as he's running up, he's like, "Ah, fire!" We'll say he does a bite and blast because that's a pretty unassuming or neutral spell, you know. Okay, yeah. So we'll see if he does that. I feel like it's fair to say that basically because Feyor goes down, he's going to take the initiative basically. And he will. What is it? Intelligence.
Yes.
Okay. So she
And
would
she
succeed,
passed it.
but she'll still take. If you want to roll, was it 76? If you want to roll at Helios, she'll still take half of like a normal bite and blast. But yeah, but basically, Rockheal makes up your guys' mind for you this time. That's a good roll. Wow.
That is a good roll.
And so she
She's
takes
on
a bit
fire
more
tonight.
damage,
Yeah, damn.
and this actually takes her into visibly
Get it?
wounded
'Cause-
range. By the way, so she is visibly wounded. Adau, it is your turn.
I'm gonna keep it simple, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna kiss her?
Just stab, and then that's the whole turn.
Okay.
I guess I could actually spiritual weapon, but I don't think. Or maybe yeah, sure. I guess I'll do it if that's the roll I'm gonna make.
Okay.
You could
Okay,
cast it
level
over
2.
Feyor's body and use it to defend it from being like smacked while it's on the
That
ground.
sounds like
And-
roleplay. I'm gonna do that.
Because you're flanking and because her AC isn't like incredibly high, even though she can parry and have 5 to her AC, those are still hits.
No, she can't. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I-
no, she,
Wow.
yeah. But it wouldn't help her here. So
Yeah.
you do actually get these hits through. And she is kind of grimacing in pain now. Like she isn't actually super tanky, but
So hypothetically, how many more rounds of this sort of punishment do you think she could live through?
at least a few.
This has nothing to do with okay. This has nothing to do at all with my eepiness. None.
No, yeah, well, yeah.
I figured this is the last bit.
Well,
but,
yeah.
I feel like if Bree and Helios go, no offense, Helios, ham on her.
Wow, I can't believe you'd say that.
That's not right. I thought it was gonna be like you can't hit that hard, so it's gonna be like all right. No.
It was a pig pun instead, yeah.
Yeah.
So Adau does this, kind of goes ham on her, again, to use the bad verbiage here. And then a spiritual spear, would it be like a replica of your weapon, or would it be a mace, or what? I don't remember what you've been using.
I just switched to this new spear, so let's I had it all done up in the image of the purple one. So we'll have this one is just a replica of mine.
Okay. And it comes in, a spiritual one goes, whoom. And now it's Bree's turn. What's Bree gonna do?
Again, it can't take reactions against you, so you can move away from it.
That's true, yeah.
Oh,
You don't have to. You don't have to stand in the
Yeah.
six attack hurt zone. I mean, he has disadvantage on all those attacks, but doesn't mean it's fun to be there. You know.
I'd like to move out the way, please.
Okay, yeah, she kind of, again, it's because she's so focused on Talvo, she like looks back over her shoulder when she hears you moving, and she hisses, but you're already too far away for her to hit.
This is trying to end quickly. I'm gonna make 16 owls.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I was going to say, I think she
well,
can
I
parry
do.
every single attack from an owl.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Can you like do a big old lightning bolt or something?
I got rid of that.
True.
Oh.
Could I? Actually, well, I was just thinking. Wait, well, I was gonna like make a mammoth, but then I looked at Gias. But would there be any reason to bother?
Well, Chaos takes like a minute, remember? So
Oh yeah.
You can also
then
just
I
do
make
your.
mammoth. No, it doesn't.
You can also
Wait, it
just
doesn't
do
take a
your.
minute.
You can also just do your melee attack thing.
yeah, you
Like,
could have done your claws while you're running out of there.
Yeah, you can just claw him and walk
Oh,
away.
wait, actually, but doesn't that end panache? Yeah, it lasts a minute or until one of your companions attacks it or affects it with
That's
a
fine. I'll
spell.
make a mammoth.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're just gonna make the mammoth instead.
So,
Yeah, conjure fate.
Okay, so the mammoth is going to appear instead. Oh god, you've used the elephant because you have your elephant thing, but I think it's the first time you've had a mammoth. Jesus.
No, I made the mammoth to
In
when
the
I
castle, right?
when I broke the staircase and I threw the mammoth down.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I'm not going to see it fight.
Okay, so the mammoth appears, just like, and her eyes do grow a little big. She's like, oh shit. When the mammoth comes in here. Okay, it's gonna go. It'll be a little while till it goes.
that little dumbass that brought you says she said her best. That's you, right? Just making sure.
Okay, is that all that Bree does?
Yep.
Okay, Helios, it's your turn.
Again, she can't react against you, so you can just leave.
Exactly.
Yeah, until
I
you hit
kinda
her.
like that.
So.
Like, I would even maybe beckon you and like get behind me.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know what? Talvo knows what he's doing usually. There's a giant mammoth in the way. I'm gonna slip away from all that.
Okay.
And then let's do a normal bite and blast.
Okay. And so you go boom and blast her with the good old bite and blast.
Does it have to be the entire 120 feet?
No, it's just a single
No, it's
creature
not a
within
line.
that range. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I was
it
just saying,
won't-
does he have to? Does he have to hit
yeah.
one of our
This
dudes?
is, like, hold on.
Oh, she failed. Oh no. Woohoo! So she takes a 28. What is the other effect of it? She's incapacitated. Oh no.
It's
And
over, boys.
And yeah, she's not
I'm gonna
resistant to
inspire Talvo
incapacitated.
for fun.
So it goes zoom, and she goes like, ugh, and you see her. She is like, yeah, she's incapacitated. But to be fair, I think incapacitated. Oh, let me look. I think it doesn't actually make it easier to hit her, just that she can't take actions. Yeah.
Or reactions.
Yeah, or reactions. True. So that's good.
Big
And
one.
so she's kind of just a little bit stunned, but is not like completely paralyzed. So
Yeah.
okay, is that all you do?
I give Talvo a crisp high five.
Okay, you know, like, go get him, buddy. Yeah.
Alright, that's decent.
Alright, and it's her turn. She can't take actions. She can't take reactions. She just kind of sits there. She actually kind of like staggers to. I was gonna say to one leg, but she doesn't have any legs. Like she kind of staggers forward, catching herself on the ground with one of her 6 blades. The other 5 kind of held around her in a defensive pose. Talvo, it's your turn. She's pretty hurt now.
We're running in. This is the flanking spot with. I guess it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, with the
as
giant
long as we're
Yeah, you can be fucking anywhere over there.
Yep.
we run in, we hit her with the bad boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, oh shit!
Oh,
Oh, do you want to describe how this happens? I guess she's kind of like bent
That's
over
a 5.
in a defensive stance, but how do
Damn.
you get through this? How does Talvo get through this? Because I'm just gonna tell you what. Like, you can roll the damage for fun, but she has 24 HP. There's no way she lives with the sneak attack and everything.
Okay, what was she just did something? Oh yeah, she downed Feor.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Talvo. He doesn't act like it a lot, but he deeply cares for every single person on that castle, and watching Feor go down filled him with a rage he hasn't felt for a while.
Yeah. That's fair.
He He comes up because he sees her go down. She's staggered, and he sees that one opportunity weakness, and he knows it's time. He runs straight forward, jumps in the air, and the fucking rapier lands right at the base of her neck,
Yeah.
severing her spinal cord. But as she goes limp, he can see the franticness in her eyes. He can tell everything above where he stabbed. It hasn't bled out yet. It can't move, but it can hear and react.
Jesus.
This is what happens when you touch my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Tell it for the rest of them in hell.
Oh,
Okay. And then like,
that kind of goes.
and then
hard.
just kind of like, I'm imagining you had it.
And
so
then I
embedded.
just jerk it forward to just instead of just like stabbing it, just separating it. Like
to unbrainstem her.
Just and you hear a crack, and her head just like falls to the side in an angle that is not normal. And just a broken spine. You guys all hear this and see this.
Can I run intimidation to see just like because like that was maybe like Talvo letting the mask slip a little bit. Like
Yeah.
he didn't mean to.
Sure thing. Yeah, you can see.
Okay, well never mind. Y'all. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
I feel like you know what I feel like it is. I feel like
This was meant to be so cool and badass, and everyone's like,
I feel like it's probably because like it is badass, but then as soon as like she's actually fully dead, then Talvo kind of like maybe starts.
yeah, no, she died when he jumped on the corpse, and he did the whole speech to a dead body.
Yeah, and we're all like, "What are you doing?"
Like he didn't realize that she was
Yeah,
already
buddy.
dead. Like he was actually too strong and had already killed her, so he didn't
I
realize.
thought you were stronger.
And so the rest of the group was like, "Well, you know, I let him go. He was fine." That's really funny. Yeah,
You know
either-
what? I'll.
But then immediately, as he
I'll
pulls the rapier out, he will like sidestep and then like kind of like downhand put the bottom half of the rapier, the healing stab, into Theor.
Okay,
See, I haven't used my bonus action, so I'll
It
use
has
that
not been
The
long
healing
enough for him to die. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. You just
to pick him up.
instantly do that, and then Rockheel's already kind of like checking on him, but Rockheel doesn't really have healing magic, so Rockheel looks at you with a very appreciative look, and then Feord goes, and he's alive. He is very hurt. He's got 6 different slash wounds on his chest, basically, or whatever.
Yeah.
But he is alive,
Oh,
and he just kind of looks at you. He's like, "Oh, that did not feel good."
Yeah, welcome to the.
Happens to the best of us, bud.
Yeah, and he nods, and yeah, that'll be it for for this fight. No more tricks. The imp with the Pokeball was the only thing, and then another one. No, I'm just kidding.
And 3 more imps.
Yeah, they
And
were
then the
ins-
ground starts shaking.
Yeah, yeah. No,
like
you
there's
summoned
no-
the Tarask accidentally. No,
Shit.
Huh?
yeah,
That's funny, right?
This clearing. is
Dwayne's
a lot-
brother and sister swoop down from the sky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this clearing has seen a lot of combat. This is this place is gonna have like someone's gonna put up like a stone memorial, like commemorating the battles of this random ass clearing. So
You know, honestly, this doesn't come up a lot, but Little Riley,
Ridley.
he's here. He's here for every one of these combats. So every
Yeah.
single time one of these things go down, that's a new ballad
yeah,
that's being like.
I mean Helios
whistled
too,
out.
right? I mean that's what Helios
Right.
is.
Well,
like.
yeah, but like,
That's
okay,
different.
it's one thing when you're bragging about yourself, and it's another thing when someone else is like,
Yeah.
"Yo, these guys are super cool. Look at all these."
Yeah,
No.
it's definitely it's one of those things
Fair.
that the more bards that spin their tales about you guys, the more your reputation grows. And sure, yeah, if Helios does it, it's like, oh
yeah,
shit.
I got 3
Oh, this
plus
guy.
30
Yeah.
hits on a, you know.
Yeah, it's like at that point people are like, oh shit, he's like that's a
Inspiring.
yeah. If people see Helios doing it, then they're like, oh shit, that dude is like a legend right there. But if Riley does it, that kind of gives a whole new level because it's like, oh wow, this bard is talking about other people.
Yo,
and,
this
like,
tiny rap bar's kind of good.
yeah, it adds to your credibility, right? Like the more that bards in general sing about you guys, the more your credibility grows. And you would already know that like songs of you are already sung about your past deeds, all in different parts. But the more
Oh yeah, we've done enough. We've done enough
We-
stupid shit in
Exactly,
pubs.
Deeds.
But
are those songs
the
good or
more-
bad?
the more you guys do, the further they spread, and the more your reputation will carry you. So, Yeah. All right. Well, we will wrap up here. Actually, I've got a bunch of grading I got to do, unfortunately. So,
Hey, oh shit, I have something for that. Check Discord.
Okay.
I had shit. Where is it? Here it is. I had Lie make this, and
Oh,
was waiting for you to mention grading.
Oh no.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
It's
Oh,
so
let's
good.
go!
That is
What the hell?
Because I was talking about grading, and I said the other day on stream that there should be a Peepo grading emote. And that
Is
is
that the
Now
same
there
shirt you're
is.
wearing right now?
that's so good. I'm gonna add that as an
Is
emote.
that the shirt you're wearing?
No, it's not the
It's not
same one.
this
one,
It's
okay.
one from
I saw
another
the
stream.
It's
lettering
my
with the
weed
same-
shirt. Yeah, the weed
It's
shirt.
so clean. What the hell?
That's so
Is
good.
Live
that is
here?
so sick.
Holy
I don't
shit.
know if Live's here right now.
Yeah, lie if you are here. Thank you. That's so great.
Oh, I don't think they are. Damn, that's so good.
I will put that. I'll add that to the channel. That's so good. All right. Well,
That is awesome.
okay. Oh wow.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Why don't we? Oh, you know what? I was gonna say I should. Okay, I was gonna raid Park and Harbor, but I should add it as an emote, and then we can spam that as the raid message.
Is Tart still alive? Who's
Oh,
alive?
no,
This is just me
he's
wondering.
not.
No, he's not. Never mind.
I played
on.
fucking Bookworm
There's,
the other day.
yeah, there's
I don't know
How
if
did you
it'll.
get
Park and
Bookworm?
Harbor Bagel.
Yeah.
I don't know who else you
Is
you would
ours-
raid that I follow.
Hold on, let me see if this is a people grading. That's so good. Yeah, I'll add it, and we can put that as a raid message. And I'll probably add. Maybe I'll add it to BTTV too, because I feel like that would be other people could use it too. That'd be cool.
Mhm.
All right, we'll do people grading. Where is it? Here we go.
Ew, BTTV.
That's so good. Okay, we'll call it
What do
poetry.
you mean
grading.
you?
7TV pilled.
You can have both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's annoying. To
Yeah, I
play.
have like 4 extensions.
There's nothing that
I have
forces you to choose.
BTTV. I have BTTV for like 5 emotes less that aren't on 7TV.
All right, let's see if it works here.
That's fair. We got Frank
Okay, it's not
Face
working.
Steve.
Oh, okay, wait, it worked.
no,
on-
it's-
Oh, wait,
It
no,
works
yeah,
on
I
my
see
end.
it.
Yeah,
I see
it
it.
worked
on my
on
machine.
my laptop. So, all right, well, that'll be the raid message. We'll go ahead and
How
raid
did that
up.
work?
We'll raid up Park and Harbor, and oh god, that'll be interesting to explain.
There we go.
So, we'll be right. We'll be back in a week, I guess, and see what happens next.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
You will.